Just jump right into it.
Yeah, we don't need entrance.
Yeah, we're live now. Here we go. Boom. Hi, everybody. Chris, again, happy fucking Thanksgiving, dude.
Happy fucking Turkey Day.
Yeah. I don't want to do the whole Casanova Smooth Daddy t-shirt bit again, so fuck that.
Oh yeah, I think those in the trash somewhere.
Yeah. What?
I can't find the shirt.
What? Oh, no. That means that the Casanovas can't all wear their Smooth Daddy t-shirts anymore because you don't have them anymore?
They're gone. I don't know where they're at.
Jesus. That, you know what, dude? My Be My Victim shirts, after I sold the last one, I never got another one. I was like, yep, I'm done.
Oh, maybe some rat took them from you. No.
Rats don't take shit from me. That's for goddamn sure. Fucking A.
Okay.
So anyway, this one today is called Day Drinking because, let's be honest, it's exactly what the fuck we're doing. I'm going to go ahead and check it again real quick. Now that one worked. Okay, so we had about 1 minute and 35-second show earlier.
All right. Who else is gonna come on?
I don't know, man. I sent it out to everybody. This is an open invite to everybody in the fucking network.
Show up. Just come in, say something, say hi, do a quick cheers or something. Tell us what you're thankful for.
I gotta feel like maybe that should be something we just put out there to the general public. Like absolutely anybody is welcome. Y'all, let's do that. Let's fucking
Really?
do that right now. Why not? Hang on a second.
I don't want no riff-raff on here. No.
Fuck yeah, we do. We are riffraff. Everyone.
This will be interesting.
Well, see if everybody takes it. Day drinking.
Please come by. It's free. It's free talk. We'd love to hear your opinions.
Absolutely. Let me get the link here so I can invite some people in to hang out with us.
We may need some assistance from somebody because we can't get over.
Oh God, should we contact Rick Michaels? Do we need him to get any kind of heat here? Are we in trouble, Chris?
Because nobody cares about us unless he's with us.
That's right. Chris would have never got over without me. Yeah, because we hadn't been getting over for 112 years all by ourselves.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
I think we're still going to be okay.
And, you know, lo and behold, like when we went baby and abandoned him, we were still just as over as ever. Go figure.
Yeah.
There. All right, fuck it. So we sent it out. So anyway, let's get back to it here. Chris, fucking, here's to your family, brother.
All right, here's two.
Oh.
What's your choice of poison?
Today, sir, I am imbibing in my old reliable Jameson. Now, the reason that I got this, because I was looking for maybe something different, but this festive little bow they put on it, it just got my attention and I couldn't let go.
Oh.
So I was like, fuck it.
Let me ask you this. Was it more than the regular Jameson?
This is regular Jameson.
Oh, it is. Okay, it's regular. Okay.
Had this, and it was the only one on the shelf that had this little Jameson bow on it. I was like, well, fuck.
Gotcha.
All right, let's go.
Whatever catches the eye.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Let me see. Is anybody?
But your intention was Jameson, though.
No, my intention was something else. I was going to try something different.
Oh, okay.
In the actual, not bourbon, you know, not Scotch. I wanted something from the actual hard whiskey family. So that I was over there on that aisle. And of course, you know, Jameson is huge. It's wildly popular. It's hard to keep on the shelves. So they got a big ass section. And there was a lot of Jameson there, but that was the only damn one that had this bow on it. Like, oh wow. Are you meant for me? Okay, come on.
Wow. Okay. All right. maybe in a little bit I'll have to go show you guys a bottle of it's like a blended eggnog.
No, not
And
a little bit. Go get it.
well, let me finish this first and I'll go get it.
Well, you can go get the bottle and show us, you prick. Don't be a prick tease.
Go be a prick tease. All right, hold
Don't
on.
be a prick tease. There we go.
Let me finish this up. Hold on.
And I think while you're gone, we should take a hot
BRB.
second. All right, we should take a hot second to recognize some sponsors. Let me see. Oh, you know what? Those are in the ghosted file. So here's what I'm going to fucking do. This is what I do now. First I'm over here, and then I'm over here now. So we're going to go over here now. There we go. So let's take a minute to recognize my newest, our most favorite sponsor, courtesy of New Doug, and that's going to be Mr. Frim Fram's Existential Slap Dong Emporium. Let me tell you guys something, man. Mr. Frim Fram, his Slap Dong Emporium is so existential that you probably never heard of it until this podcast. But he's absolutely fantastic. If you are having any kind of an existential anything, you definitely need to visit Mr. Frim Fram's Existential Slap Dong Emporium. Brought to you by the Antisocial Network.
Okay.
And by the way, while we're subject to sponsors, Jameson, send us money.
Okay. So this is, I don't know, it's hard to see.
Put it against your shirt.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
This is a Pennsylvania Dutch eggnog.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've had that.
You've had it?
Yes.
It's wonderful.
It is. I thought you maybe haven't tried it yet. Yeah, it is very good.
Yeah, this guy sold it to me at a liquor store a few years ago, and I just get it once a year from him, and it's great. It's got a blend
God,
of,
see, I wish I followed my instinct and grabbed that yesterday because I wanted to. I saw one of those.
I'm gonna have some.
Beautiful.
There you go.
That's
Very
a nice
rich,
cup
though.
you got.
Huh?
Nice cup you got.
Yeah, it's conflicting a little bit. It's Jack Daniel's
Oh yeah,
glass.
nice.
Put this right here. I'll put that in the fridge in a minute because this is wonderful. Yeah, it's whiskey, rum, and brandy. So it's like a mixture. It's really good.
All right, I'm getting some tonight. Damn it.
Wow.
Now, compared to your traditional store-bought nog, how is that?
Oh, it hands down way better. Way better. It tastes fresh versus the store-bought eggnog, which is like, I don't know, factory processed kind of.
Yeah. Preservatives and a whole lot of preserves. You could taste them.
Yeah, this is wonderful.
God damn it! Now I want to go off here and go get a bottle of that and come back and do it again.
Yeah, good stuff. You can drink in spirit, man.
I think that maybe we should do that.
Do what?
No. I'll say
Come
jump
back?
off the air, let me go get that bottle of that shit and come back. But no, that's dumb.
We having turkey this year? Or what are you doing?
Prime rib, sir.
Oh, sweet.
I can't stand turkey. I genuinely any kind of turkey. I just don't like it. I did like that year that you grilled up turkey burgers, though. I did like that. Those were bomb.
Oh yeah, gosh, I remember that was a long time ago.
And then when I make certain kinds of like stir fries, I'll use ground turkey meat and that. But like a turkey, a whole turkey, sliced for sandwiches, whatever. I just don't like it.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah,
Weird.
sometimes it's gotta be
But ground
cooked right,
turkey's
too.
the shit.
What's that?
Ground turkey's the shit.
Yeah, I hear you.
Fucking A, so do.
Salute. Wow, good stuff. Good stuff. So, what are you? I'm trying to think of shit to talk about. So, what are you thankful for? What's thankful?
So I know you don't want to talk about religion or politics, but I do feel that ever since I got off cocaine, I have definitely felt a presence, right? There has been something else in my life trying to help good things come and point me in the right direction.
You're not running for office, are you?
I'm not what?
You're not running for office, are you?
I'm not Rev Office.
You're not running for office, are you?
Oh no, not yet. I
Oh,
can't run for office. I'm a felon. I could be the president apparently, but besides that, no, I can't be a city alderman. But I could be the president. Go figure.
all right. Yeah,
But
that's wild. Anyways, so
just like
continue.
since my last job fell off from under me, life got stressful. I also had to work for 3.5 weeks, and in that 3.5 weeks, it decimated me completely. But I knew that I had some backing up in life. I prayed, I've always prayed for my mom's health when she's got sick, and
Sure.
she seems to recover quickly. I got placed into a job that I very much wanted to be in, so now I'm back from that. But last night, we work very hard, me and my sister, to take care of my mom.
Yeah, of course.
Last night, before she had to go to work, she just laid down. She fell asleep accidentally and slept about an hour into her shift. When she called, I'm so sorry. They said, you're fired. That was it. Boom, you're done. And, that wasn't a great job. It was a nice restaurant, but fuck them.
Yeah.
Um, and she was crushed. Getting fired from a job, it hits you so hard in the ego.
Yeah,
First,
it's never
that's
good.
the first
Never.
thing. So we started brainstorming on what to do next, and I started praying a little bit for her. And I will just be damned. She went to another restaurant, a fine dining Italian restaurant, like 2 weeks ago and interviewed for a server's position. And they never got back to her. So we just kind of, sure, she just kind of moved on past it. Uh, During the height of this chaos, right when this boss finally calls her back from the job that fired her and went, okay, we'll give you another shot, but if you're even a minute late for work, it's a term.
Oh wow.
And I was like, you really want to go back to that place? And she's like, at this point, it's a job. Right then, that fine dining restaurant called her and offered her a job starting
That's
today. And I was literally just praying for, let's just get her into somewhere that she can actually make some money because they were jerking her around at this Scully's dump out here in Johns Pass. They were fucking jerking her around with, oh yeah, we'll make you a server, but for now you're going to be a runner. So you have to run up and down steep flights of stairs with big trays full of 100 pounds of food because servers don't have to do that there. So she was doing it, not complaining and not being a dick about it whatsoever because she wanted this carrot they were dangling of the server.
yeah. It's always a whole classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that fell apart, and I wasn't worried about money so much. The money they pay you to be a runner, it just doesn't equate to shit. So I wasn't worried about that aspect. It was the emotional hit, the hit to the pride of being fired.
Yeah. Nobody
I
likes
didn't
that.
like. I didn't want her to have to spend her holiday like that. That was fucked up. But boy, and I know I'm not trying to get off on a religious rant. I'm just saying that God is good, and I believe God exists, and I believe somebody is looking out for us.
Well, it's not really not really religion you're talking about. What I mean was, and that's great. Like that's a great story, and things are good. But what I mean by like talking like, oh, this is better than this because I'm preaching and
Oh
you need to
yeah,
do
yeah,
this.
yeah.
That's what I mean when the whole when it gets crosses that line. You know what I'm talking about.
So does that mean we could talk about Trump?
No, I don't do that. I hate political stuff.
No. That's why it's so fun for me.
Yeah.
Because I know it drives you crazy. And I know you've been pushed when you start to finally engage on it. You're like, all right, motherfucker, I'll talk about it.
Well, I think when I start jumping in is where someone's telling me what I need to do and why I am wrong, and this is the way it should be. When it gets to that, oh no, that is not going to happen.
F
Then
you in
I
the
jump.
A. I agree.
Yeah, it's like no, my opinion. This is what I believe. You believe what you want, great, but don't tell me what I need to do. And that doesn't work in any situation with me.
And I know when we're talking about things like that, it sounds like that's what I'm saying to you. But I hope after you chill out, you know that that's not what I never tell anybody they're wrong and why. I'll just hear their point and I'll
Sure.
offer the counterpoint. And that's a part of having a conversation. But I realize that I come off real stern and real strong when I'm really passionate about it. So
Yeah.
you're good at separating that part at least.
Oh yeah, yeah. Look, there's always. I would say there's three sides, right? There's that side, and then the other side, right?
And then
It's
the truth.
all these other sides, and you choose what you want.
Right.
What works for you. That's
Yep.
why I'm not personally gonna be mad at somebody because they're on the other side. No, it's great. Why
Exactly.
we?
And that's the point, like when I go off on my stupid Facebook rants and I never stop. Like the only point that I'm ever making on that is just this is genuinely how I feel. And if you have a comment to back the other side, make it. Great.
Yeah, of course.
Present it. I'm happy to have that conversation with you. But 90 out of 100 times it's you stupid fuck and you're fucking wrong and you're an idiot because you goddamn
Yeah.
you
See.
go fuck yourself. Take that over. Go take that to your wife. Don't take that to me, right? I'm not going to listen to you. I'm just going to block you. If
Yeah.
you like when people post on YouTube and they post on the political candidates shows, and they're like,
Sure.
"Oh, you guys, blah 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 blah," and I always respond with, "Listen, if you can reasonably articulate what you're saying without being offensive, you are absolutely welcome to come on the air and present your point in a
Yeah.
fair, moderated setting." Because I'll admit it, I'm an independent, but you would think I'm all the way liberal with how I behave here recently. But I'm not. I try to consider myself very centrist. I voted for Republicans. I've been that road. I voted for Bush for Christ's sakes because John Kerry terrified me. That guy was so scary. He was so I have three purple hearts, and he had that look in his eyes like, and I'll take three more, motherfucker. What? It's like, well, we don't need that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really would rather the guy who went terrorist. We're gonna get those terrorists. Nuclear. We're gonna go nuclear on you if you have to. You can't say nuclear. That really scares me. Yeah, but you really scare everybody else. That's why you got crushed in the polls, Mr. Kerry.
Yeah. I I do want to see his library though. I actually saw his dad's a couple
Did you?
months ago out in College
It,
Station.
College Station. I thought it was in El Paso.
No, his seniors is in College Station, and Bush Junior is in Dallas or Dallas. I think it's Dallas area. Yeah,
That would make sense.
yeah. It's a cool library. I thought it was great.
Okay, so here's where I get to sound stupid. When you say a library, is it an actual library? I've never seen one or researched it.
No, it's like basically like a museum of
So that
all their history of everything.
okay, cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I always assumed. But somebody asked me, "Does the presidential library have books?" And I was like, I don't know.
I don't know why they call it that. Maybe it just sounds professional or has there's a reason why. But yeah, there's no books, but it's just like a huge museum. That's all it
Well, a
is.
library is a collection. It's that's what it is. It's a
Yeah,
museum of the written word, is what a library
yeah.
really
There
technically
you go.
is. So it makes sense that it's not a written word library, but
No.
it's still a library.
Yeah, yeah. It was cool. I enjoyed it. It's remarkable. Just the money they put into things like that. It's crazy.
And I'm all about Clinton over Senior, but Senior did do a really good job, right? Like he went there and he cleaned ass when he needed to, and he didn't publicize it.
Yeah,
As I understand it, he won two wars that we didn't even know fucking happened. He won them in like 24 hours.
roll them
So,
over, man. Yeah, yeah.
but then and one of my favorite political quotes ever was when all the Republicans were getting together for RNC. They said, we're going to nominate George's son. And Reagan said, that's a great idea. I think that Jeb would be a great candidate and he would be a great president. He said, no, not Jeb. We're talking about George Jr. And Reagan said, wait, the retarded one?
Whoa.
Because he genuinely thought he was actually clinically retarded. He did. He thought Junior was retarded. Is the retarded one? He's not retarded. Oh,
Reagan wasn't shy about saying what was on his mind.
ever, ever. Nukes are going to fly in 10 minutes. What? Well, I didn't know the microphone was on. I was just making a joke.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. That's awesome. Where's our guests? No one's coming on. No one wants to talk with us.
It's all right. No, we're doing is doing what we usually do, right? And having a drink and just bullshitting.
Just rolling with it, yeah.
And dude, I was cracking up all fucking night thinking about Tombstone.
Oh yeah, that was funny. Yeah.
And to everybody who doesn't know this story, I got to share it. So we're in Tombstone having fun. There's a strip of bars in Tombstone right there up the main unpaved drag. And we were going to go to Big Nose Kate's, but it was just packed. So I'm like, fuck that. Down the way a little bit was this little tiny strip of a bar, right? It was real narrow and long. And just chairs along a bar, nothing else. Down at the end was your classic stereotypical old Indian. He had the long hair. He had the fucking feathers tied in it. Maybe he worked there. I don't know, but he was awesome. And he was way down at the end. And we walk in, sit down, and we're digging the vibe of the place, the Wild West feel. Yeah. We get a couple of beers, and then we're going to move on to the next to get a couple of beers. And Mr. Casanova pulls out his card and says, "Here you go." And the guy went really condescending. He goes, "Well, wait." First he said, "We don't take any cards here." And Chris said, "Really?" Then he got condescending. Well, back in the Wyatt Earp days, they didn't have ATM machines in the bars. So, yeah. And Chris goes, "Yeah, but they had Pepsi and fucking Fritos, right? Don't get cute with me, Slick." And he was going to come over to that fucking bar. The bartender knew it and stepped back. So I pulled the bar. I think the tab was $10 or something.
Yeah.
So I pulled out a 20 and dropped it on the counter. And said, "I'll tell you what, you keep the change and you use that to buy a new line because you're going to get fucking hurt." Thank God you just got pissed and walked out because I thought, dude, I don't want to get arrested by some Tombstone cop. Come on.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Trying to be all cute. Don't fucking get cute with me, Slick. So, oh, shit.
It's like, there's no point for you saying that. It's just, there's really no point. It's like, just.
Yeah, what he should have said is, yeah, the owner's a cheapskate. Or we don't have the Wi-Fi stability here. Whatever, dude. He could have come up with anything except trying to be little Mr. fucking Chuckle Button. Almost got beat up for it. And the whole time when you're snapping off on this guy, the Indian at the end of the bar is fucking falling out laughing, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, man, that was brilliant. I don't know why we're not broadcasting over to Facebook. That is so goddamn bizarre. It's marked as supposed to be sent over there, but it's not.
What the? Yeah, got me.
I don't know. We'll see.
Brooke was jumping on.
Brooke, no.
Oh.
She's going to get clothes for work and shit. She's not going to come on a drinking show.
Oh, she's actually starting today?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
I thought that was strange. I was like, fine dining, but it is on Treasure Island. And Treasure Island has fucking rich people there. So I could see it as, you know what, guys, let's not cook and clean and all that bullshit. Let's go get some Italian. And go into the really expensive fine dining place to show off how well they're doing. I'll pay for everybody, don't worry. But that's cool because that's where you're turning out those $500,000 tickets for dinner and you're fucking doing well on those tips. So this is an opportunity for her to be able to fix a lot of things that is still looming over her head.
Sounds like a really good opportunity.
Yeah, I'm fucking psyched, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I do believe there was some divine intervention involved in that because the call didn't even come in until almost 9:00 at night.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was some outside activity assisting us, as there has been. I mean, I'm watching the world. You know, like when everything is very personal in everybody's life, right? So they're taking what's happening to them because that's their world. And whatever bad is happening in their life, they're only going off what's happening to them. And that's just human nature. This is me. This is my world. But when you take a look outside of your world and you see the suffering that some people are going through, no matter how hard you feel like it is for you right now, if you still got food in your mouth and a roof, you're doing very well with the state of things right now. So if we're talking about gratitude, I'm grateful that I have my family and I have somewhere to live. And I have my dog.
Bite your owner. Go bite your owner.
No, she loves me. I sprung her from the clink. She's my ride or die forever.
Well, I'll be right back. I'm putting this back in the fridge. So
Wait, pour another one.
I'll tell you what, a little bit more, and then I'll pour it back.
Pour a whole one, bitch.
There you go.
You know, I think, Chris,
rich.
I think, Chris, while you're gone, we should go ahead and take this opportunity just to give a shout out to our sponsor, Mr. Fred Fram's Existential Slap Dong Emporium. Mr. Fred Fram is going to give you the most existential slap dong experience you've ever had, or your money back. Make sure to go check out, what's the name again? Fucking Mr. Fred Fram's Existential Slap Dong Emporium. There we go. And by the way, don't forget to check out Wrestle Shoot every Tuesday night right here on the Andy Social Network during our month of pain. Now coming to the ring, led by his tag team partner, the Wild Thing, Rob Wilds. That's right, from Las Vegas, Nevada. Fuck yeah.
That's right.
That was your gimmick, right? Las Vegas?
That's right.
That's right, yeah. God, dude, we used to have so much fucking fun when we were at that ring actually together. But then we always had fun cracking open a bottle of fucking bourbon, writing the shows, writing storylines. But when we were actually in the ring together, that was when I had the most fun in my career.
It was great. Good times.
Dude, we ripped off Andy Kaufman so much, but nobody knew it because we did it so well.
Oh, Andy Kaufman.
This is Apocalypse Hygiene 101. This is soap. Take a look. Now, guys, in your grocery store, there is an entire aisle full of these. All different colors and smells and names.
Yeah.
Wonderful. They're like, you motherfucker.
Just pick one.
And then you did the toothbrush one.
Yeah. Like, Dante, I don't know if that's going to help you. You need to... I think it's too late for you, buddy.
But no, that's why they call it a toothbrush, Chris, to help save his last tooth. Yeah, we had fun with that.
It's great.
The apocalypse. No matter how fucking over and overly rowdy and violent that we got, like we, as the apocalypse, never had to take on anybody from the crowd trying to get stupid. No matter how angry they got. They always knew. We always kind of knew how to tell them where the line is.
Yeah. And a few people come up to us after. That was great. We loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we also had that trick of if somebody's flexing up on the crowd, the other one would put his hands in there before anybody was in actual striking distance. So we'd work that gimmick. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That was always good, too. As long as nobody could get punched while we're working the gimmick, it always worked out well. And to me, that did draw a line in the sand for the marks.
Yeah.
You didn't actually get hurt. You got to get rowdy. You got to get over with your people. We got back in the ring and went back to work.
And it was all good.
Yeah.
Those are fun times. Yeah. I used to love getting the crowd pissed off.
You know, I'm telling you, dude, I can't. Honest to God, one of my fucking parts of opening a bar with you that I'm looking forward to the most is putting on some wrestling shows.
That would be kind of fun.
And of course, music. I'm gonna book the fuck out of music, dude. We're gonna have a lot of music in that bitch. A lot. And you know, on like really stupid days where people aren't gonna go to bars, that's the day where you do the pay for plays for bands, where you pretty much here's the stage. Here's tickets. You charge at the door, and you keep what you make, and then you're going to give us X amount of those door sales.
Hell yeah.
It's just like wrestling. You know, you want to be on the fucking show when you're a rookie? Sell 10 tickets. Bring me back 10 ticket sales, and then you're in.
Yeah.
And a lot of bars charge these bands deposits when they do that. Great. It's going to be a pay to play. We need a $500 deposit from you. And fuck that. I'm not going to do that. These bands don't have any money. They just don't.
Yeah, they're trying to get exposure.
Want to do some open mic nights, let new musicians come in and meet each other, form bands, let comedians come in, practice their art, let wrestlers come in and practice their promos.
Yeah, yeah. Badass. God, good stuff.
Big one.
Good
God,
stuff.
that was a lot.
Did you try? You drink a lot?
That was a big one.
Oh, not as bad as the one in New Orleans.
No, that was like a half of a fucking solo cup, dude. That I just pounded back at one shot.
Holy moly! It's like,
It was that one that when we got and you were kind of like boom, boom, sipping, 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 and carrying it around. I didn't want to take a shot to the table, so to the what were we playing? Blackjack, was it?
I think so.
Yeah, I just didn't want to take the drink to the table. So, oh no, wait a minute, wait, that's two different experiences. No, you're right. It's when we were leaving, and I had like the half of a cup of whiskey with me.
She poured us a big one. It was like a triple shot, and we slammed it.
But then I had another one that we took outside. Right, we were getting ready to go out and find out what our next adventure was going to be, and I was nervous about carrying this on the street, so I just pounded it. And then we got a half a block down. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna puke. Oh shit, I'm gonna puke that up." And I almost did, but I kept it down, baby.
Yeah, that was rough, man.
That was that lady was real sweet, man. I wish we would have had the foresight. I mean, the network was brand new back. No, we didn't even have the network yet. No, we were still on the other thing.
Or voice video, not video.
The thing with Leatherfat.
Oh yeah. Off the hook.
Off the hook, yeah. So we were still doing that, John. We weren't really present enough to think of making extra content. If we were, though, I would love to pull out a camera and just talk to her for a minute. Because she went and grabbed us grabbed a new bottle and then gave us the entire rest of the old bottle. And there was a fucking lot in it. It would have been, so we gave her a hell of a tip, but it would have been nice to just make a quick little video with her because she was so, hi baby, oh you guys, oh hey sweetie, here you go, honey. I love that kind of gal.
Yeah, she was cool. Yeah,
very bubbly.
Paid for a single shot, we got a triple shot.
It was. I feel like it was more than a triple shot. I mean, there was
a quadruple.
There was a lot of hooch in those cups.
Yeah, it was a lot.
And then, she only charged us like $10, and I gave her like 30. There you go. You're awesome. You put that right in your fucking pocket.
Yeah, it was good times. Good times.
But we were balling back then. We were both doing pretty fucking well, dudes. We were just throwing cash around.
Yeah, lots of cash.
Yeah, we spent a lot. Staying in the Hilton, doing rooftop podcasts.
Oh,
that was rad.
Hurricanes and.
But we were fucking hammered doing that wrestle shoot. Jesus Christ. Actually, we've done 2 wrestle shoots from Hilton's, haven't we?
Oh, what was the other one?
The other Tampa gimmick.
Oh, yeah. With Butterbean?
With Butterbean, yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck yeah, dude. Man, that's too bad everybody's busy. I kind of knew they would be. I was hoping Max might jump on for a minute.
Yeah. Everybody's busy, family stuff, and
yeah, dude.
Doing her Thanksgiving thing.
And that's cool. I get it. I'm with it.
I'm with you.
I'm with you. When I say I'm with you, I'm undercover.
Who made you undercover?
I did.
It doesn't work that way.
Sure it does.
I'm gonna watch that tonight. I don't know.
Me too.
Who doesn't like My Blue Heaven? That's a great movie.
Yeah. We happy in my blue heaven. Just Chris and me.
Wow.
And Max Payne makes 3. We happy in my blue heaven. I'm loving having Max on Wrestle Shoot, bro. I'm fucking loving it.
Yeah, he's great. He's got some good stories.
Well, yeah, okay. But take that part aside. I just feel like that guy flows. Okay, so you remember we're we're going through a spurt like what 2 years ago where we were having people on for like 2 weeks to test the max. We were looking for a third mic, and we finally went with X, right? Because X was a fucking natural fit. He did great.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have fallen out with us, and that other network happened, and he went the direction with them. And he was no longer a third mic on Wrestle Shoot, and we just immediately recover. And we go back on like we always fucking do, and we've had a lot of names on, and it's all flowed very well. But just the easy pace and the natural flow with Max, and how easy it is to play off him and him fucking catch the cues. And I kind of want him to stay with us forever, dude.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That would be great. I mean, no, that was not like that would ever actually happen, I'm sure. But no, that would be great. That would be cool.
Because he's trying to get back into things.
He is, yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, because he took a long hiatus for a while.
Well, we understand. Yeah, sometimes you got to get the fuck out of there.
It can do some damage to you for sure. It's just a different lifestyle.
Yeah,
takes its toll.
It takes its toll. People go, oh, I would imagine physically. Yeah, physically, of course, granted, there's no doubt. Nobody could ever say physically every goddamn old wrestler hasn't got old wrestler bones. Like we all we feel it, but it does so much deep-rooted damage to you and those around you even. Your loved ones are suffering there right along with you when you're never ever home.
Yeah. Yeah, you're never there. And it's rough. It really is. Gosh, and then long-term injuries and yeah.
I remember talking to Jimmy Snuka and him telling me that he had to go on a fucking quick tour for 30 days. Then he was going to get 2 weeks off. But instead, they put him over in Japan after his 30 days for another 30 days. And when he came back, they stuck him on another 2-week run, then let him go home. He said, I got home, brother, and Solo was already talking. And he wasn't talking when I left. I'm like,
Wow.
damn, dude. So you missed his first words. I mean, almost every parent misses the kid's first word. The one that's heard is heard by usually just one parent, and the other one misses it. But when the kid's now babbling at you, it's like, oh shit, I missed all of that. When you come back, you're told, oh my God, baby just said his first word 5 minutes ago. Oh, you get excited. You go to the baby and try to get him to say it again because you want to hear it. And they do. And it's party time. My kid is a goddamn genius.
Yeah.
But when you're gone for 2.5 fucking months, you don't get to come back and partake in that. When you walk in, he goes, what up, Nig? Well, shit.
Oh, okay.
You get me a toy? You give me a toy, yo? No, you need to get me a toy in Japan? What a dick. This is the baby. Damn. What's going on here? Yeah, he just one day picked up a book and started reading, and you were on, so I don't know.
Wow. But Jimmy's working a lot, though.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he worked a lot. Like
real one.
He was in high demand.
Yeah, he was a real one, dude. I mean, I see these dudes on the indies who be passing on bookings. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Passing on bookings. Who are you? Who are you? That's right. I've never heard of you, so who are you? Nobody. That's right. Take the book. Always take the book. Unless you know that they're going to be drama or they're a scammer. They're not going to pay you. They're always full of shit. They're hurting the business. I get it. There are things where you're not going to support. But for the most part, if some promoter tells you, oh, you can't go work for them or you can't work for me, tell that fucking jabroni to suck your dick. Because he's not a promoter and he's not going to last.
Jeez. Yeah. Yeah. You know who should get back on here is Monty and Pharaoh. That's who we should get back on here.
Fucking love those guys.
We have a great show with them, and then the four of us, we just have such a great dynamic. It's.
But the thing is, I just don't want to bring them on too much, and then have them be like, "Wow, those guys are always on." It's like I dig it, dude, and there's somebody's, and it's nice that they'll come on practically whenever we ask. Almost every time they make themselves available. Well, but I don't want it to get stale. Is all I'm saying.
It won't. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we've had them on. So yeah, if
we just have them like 4 weeks ago.
What?
No?
4 weeks ago?
I don't know, dude. I combined these in my head, dude. There are so many. I mean, Wrestle Shoot really is kind of a high voltage show as far as podcasts go. It's
I
hard to
think we
keep
had
it
him in
straight.
last spring.
No, had it
Yeah,
could
this past before the summer. Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
fuck.
so. I'll have to go back and look, but it's either early summer or like
Man, I want to
May.
go to their show.
Yeah, their show will be fun.
No, I mean, I want to do what we were talking about with Max. I want to go storm that shit. I want to just show up.
Oh, actually go show up there live.
And I want to just show up. Just bang on the fucking door till they open it. Wrestle Shoot Invasion.
That's awesome.
And I know they're going to hear this. They're hearing that we're planning an invasion. Don't put your guards up, boys. Don't put up your defenses. You want us there. Trust me. You love us. You want us.
We could stage like a mock fight between you and Monty.
Ah, yeah. It's too bad Pharaoh's in Florida. It'd be better if me and him went to it.
Where's he live at in Florida?
Out in Miami-ish.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
That's my thing. People are probably hearing that going, he said that word wrong. No. I always say ish. Like Chris lives in Austin-ish. You know, somewhere around or in Austin-ish.
Austin-ish?
Yeah. He lives in Miami-ish.
Whatever city they're in, you're going to put ish at the end?
Yeah, because, you know, like you give the big metropolis, but if they're just outside it or something, you got to cover your ass. So the ish is the ass cover.
So you used to live in Sacramento-ish?
No, I'm in St. Petersburg-ish, Tampa-ish.
No, but when you used to live in Sacramento-ish in California.
Yeah, exactly. I was up in Folsom in Cameron Park, so I was in Sacramento-ish.
Yeah.
Sac-ish.
Oh.
I'm also very grateful for the network because it has been through a lot. It's been
Ups
hard.
and downs.
It's been a hard go. And fucking, we've had real fights. We've lost friends. We've gained friends. We've gained a new family. It's been, get the fuck out of here, dude. Brother man. Yes, we were just talking about you.
What's going on, fellas? Y'all motherfuckers think you're gonna do this without me on
Never.
Thanksgiving? What the fuck, Chuck?
He's coming with the heat. Shit.
He stormed. He's doing a run-in.
He did a run-in.
I
But this is
know,
the
you
Wrestle
know,
Shoots.
stupid dumbass.
Go ahead and play the jam.
What's going on, fellas?
Nothing, dude. We're just doing some day drinking, going over some things that we're grateful for. We were just talking about you. We're loving having you on for the month of pain, dude. It's great.
I'm so into it. But you have to put up with the fact that I just drug my ass out of bed and just throw a fucking hat on. That's the great thing about a hat,
Yep, throw it on. You're good.
That's it, right?
Yeah. Well, Chris, we were just about to have a shot, so I'm going to finish what I was saying. I'm about being grateful for the network, that we've been through some real ups and downs, and we've lost real friends, and we've gained all new family, all new unique personalities. Some of the old friends we've made up with, and they've come on back, and that feels great. I.e., I'm talking about Jeremy. I love that he's back with us. I hated the falling out. I hated how that ended. So I'm glad that we were finally both able to be adults and put that behind us. And what we have now is very, very strong. And at the same time, it's very organic, and everybody, like when we first started the network, all of our hosts who are no longer here were all very strong and supportive of each other. But we had Butcher, who helped us keep everybody in line. And fucking RIP Butcher, brother. I fucking miss you. I love you. Fuck yeah. But I'm very grateful that the network is still going, and it's getting its strength back. It's starting to pop again. I'm very, very grateful for Anti-Social Network and that me and Chris were able to keep it strong and keep it going. Now let's take that shot, Chris.
Blue.
Here, I'll shoot with you, man.
All right, fuck yeah, dude.
Come with
So
the cheap
tell me
people.
about, the thing I don't know is, so I'm sorry I missed the backstory of Antisocial Network. Tell me about it, because I'll give you guys a chance to, talk about its origin, and because I don't know, I don't know anything about it.
It's
So
actually, and I think every network probably has an interesting origin story. Chris, are you frozen? Oh, there you are. Okay. Has an interesting origin story, but really, Wrestle Shoot started a very long time ago with myself, Michael Porter, and Rick Rockwell, and it was a terrestrial radio show.
oh wow.
So we did Wrestle Shoot. It got picked up. It started syndicating around. It was real popular, and this and that and the other happened. This and that the third, and Wrestle Shoot ended up leaving radio, and we transitioned over to cable. And we started doing it as a live show from inside of a ring that we did every week. And then Porter decided he was going to move on to LA. And as far as I was concerned, Wrestle Shoot belonged to him. So he was going to take it to a radio station in LA and do it. So he went. And finally, Mike passed very suddenly. Didn't even know he was sick. He wasn't forthcoming about that. And then it just, Wrestle Shoot was gone. It just gone. So I was talking to Chris here for like a year, like, bro, we should do a podcast. And he's like, no, fuck that. So one day we're just doing our classic on the phone, drinking, bullshit. And he goes, hey, I have a, Chris, you want to say it? He says, hey, I have a great idea. And I was like, fuck yeah, what's your great idea? He goes, we should do a podcast. You motherfucker, you. What? And I was like,
glad
okay.
you thought of that. Fuck.
Yeah.
And I said, okay.
Bust these balls.
That's a great idea. So what I want to do is reboot Wrestle Shoot. And immediately Chris went, no way. No fucking way. That's Porter's thing, because everybody loved it.
I wasn't on board in the game with that name. I was like, no, that's you, Porter's thing. That's not.
Everybody loved Mike. Everybody loved Michael. And finally, Chris, that was his objection. No, that's you and Porter's thing. I said, okay, so it's me and Porter's thing. But Porter's not with us anymore. That makes it my thing. And I want to do fucking Wrestle Shoot again, because the spirit of Wrestle Shoot is not going to pass away with Mike. Fuck that. This show back, even on radio, dude, we pushed it right to the FCC limits, and sometimes we fell over and the radio stations would get little fines. But we pushed it right to the limits. I was like, Chris, dude, this is... Are you going?
Do you have black slacks?
I don't.
She's taking for fucking ever.
I don't.
I have 40 minutes to be there. I need to just run in Walmart. I'm not going to make it.
Just tell her right now.
I have. I keep, okay. Her leg is...
There you go. She's right.
That's not what she said. Her leg is bothering her. She thinks she might have a blood clot.
She always thinks that. Anyway. Where was? Oh, yeah. So I was like, dude, the spirit of Wrestle Shoot and the pushiness. Think about what we can do without the FCC being involved, dude, by doing it on a podcast. And he was like, oh, shit. I mean, I was like, dude, we would have fun with like King Kong Bundy and Jimmy Snuka and George Steele. And all these big names will be calling in on terrestrial radio. We can get that again, man. But this time they can say fuck if they want to say it. So cool. We started up Wrestle Shoot, but we did it as audio only. And audio only was picking up steam because we had Mikey Whipwreck. We had Buddy Wilson, the Bulldog.
Marty Jannetty.
Marty, fucking... Yeah, we had a bunch of dudes on the audio only. And finally, this cat from a place called All Sport, All Play Network hits us up and says, look, guys, you should be doing this as a video, as a visual podcast. It's going to be better, and you could do it on our network. So we waited out. We decided to try it, and apparently this format is much more suitable because the number is just like quadrupled on the first show. They just popped out.
Yeah.
Then there was a problem in that network. The guy who recruited us said he's going to go start his own thing, and my attitude is always, you leave the dance with who brought you. So we went to his network, and that was...
Bay something?
No.
I can't remember that.
I'm sorry, Adam. It slipped my mind because I've been drinking whiskey. Anyway, so we do that for a while. Then we recruit our buddy at the time from Wrestling Leatherface, and he decides he's going to start his own network. And I was like, well, I'm going to go with you because we got all this history. So Wrestle Shoot has now been on 3 different podcasting platforms.
Yeah.
And this guy ended up being just a piece of shit, man. Just somebody that we couldn't fucking work with. And finally, me and Chris are having our own drinking conversation. And we just thought, why don't we just do our own fucking thing, man? You know, everybody is trying to be cliquey in these networks and these teams. And they're trying to regulate your speech and tell you what you can and can't put on your own shows. And
No.
we hate that. And people tried to tell us, you know, you guys shouldn't say fuck on your show. And fuck that. I'll fucking say fuck whatever the fuck I fucking want. So that's where the idea of, how about this? Why don't we just start our own thing, man? We'll start it with just Wrestle Shoot and the Smells Like Hope podcast. And that was my other one, my drug and alcohol recovery show. And then it just like kind of popped where overnight we had a couple of guys who wanted to rock with us. So we started putting their shows on as well. And now we have an actual little network happening. So now we're trying to think of a name. And I think we had a list of like 20 different names. And I finally said, everybody's worried about these social networks and how they're going to take to your show. And I don't give a fuck. What about Anti-Social Network? Boom. There it was.
That's great.
And then, yeah, so we started that. And again, it started with only a couple of shows. And then a gentleman from Wales caught an episode of Wrestle Shoot and sent us a link. Follow the link in it. It was him doing his own show. Now, Butcher, he would just sometimes go turn his camera on and just start talking about shit, just whatever was on his mind at the time. And he would just start broadcasting, and he'd have a shitload of people watching him. And he finally comes to, oh, by the way, there's this group out there, and they call the Anti-Social Network. And I really enjoy what they do, and you should check it out. And there's these 2 blokes, Rob and Chris, on there, and I want to talk to them. And then, boom, he sends me a message. He goes, I fucking love what you guys do. Come on my show. I said, all right. Well, Chris had a function with this kid where he was actually leaving town for the weekend. So it was just me. Jumped on with Butcher. We just did like a 20-minute gimmick. But then he's like, I'm with you guys, man. Whatever the fuck you need, let me help. So we brought him on. He quickly overnight became the personnel manager, and Butcher became the enforcer. He was so good at taking a couple of beefing shows inside of our network and pull up a Zoom room, grab them both and drag it into it and stop it. It's done. This ends because we'll shake both you motherfuckers loose. Yeah. It's all right. You can go. This is just podcasting. But you ain't going to beef with each other around here. Anyway, then we lost Butcher a year ago because he's a stubborn asshole. He got very, very sick. He got COVID. And then he got pneumonia set in from the COVID. And I was begging him, just go to the hospital. And he's like, nah, mate, I'm going to see the chemist next week. You know, it's cool. I'm set. And then he died. And I still think about that guy just about every day. So losing Butcher took the network and really kicked it in the face. And both me and Chris just kind of froze for about a month. There was nothing happening. We weren't talking to people about doing shows. We weren't doing our own shows. We were just reeling back from, because Butcher, I asked him to be the third mic on Wrestle Shoot before he got sick. And he's like, it's an honor. I can't believe it. Thank you so much. And we were really excited to have him join Wrestle Shoot as our third before he passed, because he was such a close friend. And now we have since recovered from Butcher. Some other people in the network, like Sarah, for instance, stepped up to take over admin duties on our Facebook group. So like people are starting to step up now and help us out to grow this thing. Because really the network itself has the potential to grow, and we're always going to stick to our founding principles of we are not here to censor you at all. That's not what we do. We can make recommendations, like your numbers are not very good, and I think this might have something to do with it. But at the end of the day, your show is your intellectual property, and we just want you to blend your particular brand of crazy with our brand of crazy and let it grow. Let it all grow together. And you have shows that show up and they're gone in 2 weeks because they're like, maybe I just didn't really want to do a regular podcast. I just want to do it when I want to do it. And then they're out, and that's cool. And good luck and much love and all that. I don't think we have any beef with any of our old hosts anymore.
No,
But there was a minute where it took off bad, where we were really beefing with some of these guys publicly, and we had to respond. We had a show we had to do for about a year that we did once a month, and we called it Cleaning Out the Closet. We would address what's happening, and we would address who's saying something, and then we would give our counter. And we always gave people an opportunity, like Max, me and you were beefing. Look, I'm going to do a Cleaning Out the Closet, and I'm just going to start airing out my shit and how I feel. And you are welcome to come onto the show. You are not going to be ambushed. We'll have a moderator there if you want, and you'll have an opportunity to say your piece too. And then we can clean out the closet together. Nobody ever took that invitation ever. Uh-oh. Son of a bitch. You probably didn't hear that cool fucking thing I was doing neither. No. Anyway. So whoever was listening, that is the origin of Antisocial Network.
Yeah. Maybe he'll come back.
I'm sure he'll come back. I'm sure his fucking phone just powered down on him. There he is. Hold on, Max. I see you, brother. Hang on.
I'm going to make a joke about you. Hold on when he comes back.
About me?
Okay, so okay.
Right, you're going to tell a joke about me, but you're going to set up your bit on the air. Good job.
Yeah, you like that?
Welcome back, brother.
Hey, Matt, I thought you just got checked out Rob's story. It was too long.
No, my network.
He's like, I'm out.
What do they call it? Web neutrality.
Yeah. Oh, shit. So anyway, that was the whole story of the network. I don't know how far into it you heard, but
I heard most of it. I just at the very end there, you just completely froze, went away, and it didn't come back. So I thought, well, I better get off and go.
By the way, good one, Chris.
You like that? Oh no! Cheers.
Fucking A, cheers.
You guys are amazing, man.
Well, I don't know about amazing, but we try to.
I've been removed.
What happened? I didn't hear you.
Well, it's funny because I'm one of those guys who's been so removed from wrestling, and there's a certain mentality of people that I do a lot of. I get a lot of requests to do, podcasts and stuff, but there's a certain, like your text this morning that said, "Hey, come and do this." This is, you guys feel much more in line with the folks that I. So, it's a pleasure to be on the air with people that are sort of, and that's awesome.
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, we love having you
So
on, man.
thanks for
And
inviting.
it's funny too how so many. Oh no, my point was going to be, I'll wait for him to come back.
Yeah.
Really, my point was, I don't know if he'll come back. My point was, we have so many names that come on the show, and we click with a lot of them, right? I mean, but we don't click with some of them too. But we click with a lot of them. And he's Max is awesome, dude. Max is right there on the same vein as us, and that's rare. That's like Janetti, I think Buff, probably.
They're probably the top three, I would think.
Yeah, Max is definitely one of them. So what I was saying right when you got kicked out here, Max, was it's funny because we've had a lot of names on the show, and a lot of them. Can you still hear me? Are you with us?
Yeah, you know what it is. Yeah, you know what it is. It's Thursday morning. It's Thanksgiving morning, and everybody in my neighborhood is,
Yeah.
on their network, and so.
All right, fair enough. All right, Max, brother, this here is Doug Damien.
Hello.
This is the dude that I have
Doug.
been friends with for 117 years. We went to
Wow.
wrestling school together with Mr. DeMarco. This guy beat me for my hardcore title.
Yeah.
So anyway, Max,
Well,
let me
that's an
finish.
It's actually been 118 years.
Oh, okay.
You
Sorry.
lost a year there. Yeah.
It was a leap year. Fucked me
Yeah,
up.
that's
A
right.
long time.
That's right.
So real quick,
You know
hang
what
on.
it was?
So Max,
It was that
my
Brimbuckle.
Yeah.
my point here, Max, we've had a lot of names on this show, and a lot of them, we click very well with, like Janetti, Chris Hussein Bagwell, Mustafa Saeed, fucking lots of guys. But you are right there on the same vein with us as like the whole network attitude. So we all vibe really fucking strong, and I'm loving it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's what I'm saying. I coming on your show, it feels second nature, and it's funny because I've been away for I intentionally, I got trashed so hard in my life so many times that just even when I went back and started going to conventions and shit, I am just an antisocial fuck. I can't get around it. I'm just that guy that, man, as soon as somebody pushes me in a way, you guys all know it. That fuck you push when people fucking do that shit to you, where you just fucking go fuck yourself on Main Street, kind of
Right
thing.
in the fucking fuckhole, you fucking fuck.
Yeah, exactly. And don't even think twice about it. And it's when you find that group of people that you can actually have conversations with that don't make you feel that way, well then you got to kind of rejoice in that. So I'm loving it, man. Thank you very much to all of you.
We love having you around, brother. We're loving the month of pain right now. It's great.
Cool as fuck. I hope to be a part of what you do for a long time, man. I'll always be there for you if you ever need a special guest or whatever, man. I'm down.
Well, I mean, all right. Since the conversation has flown here, so we're talking about me and Chris. We be the Opie and Anthony of pro wrestling, right? I think you can see that. By the way, guys, I just want to point out that I took a clip of the Opie and Anthony conversation that we did on the last show, and I put it up on the YouTube. And in like 45 minutes, it had like 1,000 views.
Wow.
It's popular. Like our shorts are coming out real popular. Anyway, everybody says it. Fuck, even Doug kind of chuckled and went, "Yeah, I could see that me and Chris are the Opie and Anthony of pro wrestling." Except we don't have a little Jimmy Norton, and we need one. We need a little Jimmy, Max, and that's you. We want you to actually be the new third mic on Wrestle Shoot.
Well, there's only one problem with that.
Uh-oh.
The word little doesn't really fit into my vocabulary except for the size of my fucking dick.
Oh.
And other than that, nothing fucking fits. I would love to, man. I would love to.
Really? Fuck, let's toast this shit. Are we doing it live on the air right now? Max Payne is the new third mic on Wrestle Shoot.
I am in.
Toast, guys. Everybody, what are you drinking? There you go. Boom.
Water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing the water thing too. Mine's got lemon in it because I'm trying to pass a fucking kidney stone.
Oh.
Bro, I'm so in, man. You guys, like I said,
dude.
This just fits, and I've always been that guy who I'm not afraid to fucking the wrestling business. Everybody goes, when they start talking about your memories of the wrestling business. Unfortunately, I have incredibly mixed emotion because
everybody does from the business,
right?
Well, we all have problems. We all have memories that are magical, like child magic.
Yeah,
wonderful. We all have those, but we all also have next level nightmare memories.
Oh,
what's that?
I said we all also have next level nightmare memories of wrestling, like really, really horrific shit, like having to kick in a motel room door to stop Manny Fernandez from raping a child, like horrible fucking memories. But then you have memories like when you're wrestling business and you're just so grateful to be a part of a mega show and George the Animal Steel calls you into the trailer and sits you down and throws that big strong wing around you and starts teaching you the business. Like that is shit that when I was a kid watching it on TV, I could never imagine would happen. That the animal has taken me in. So like we have these wonderful, wonderful memories. You know, fucking Doug sitting in a locker room, dude, having Hawk
Yeah.
sit down and just kind of nudge you and make some jokes and give you a pep talk not to be nervous
Yep.
about tonight. Remember your training and giving you some tips on how to get through, who you're working. Like an amazing fucking memory.
Yeah.
But then he's got getting his shoulder ripped out of socket and putting him out of work for a month. And by the way, before we get farther on the fellas, real quick, I'm going to graduate from a Pepsi Chaser to a Coors Light. And Coors Light, send me money. Send it.
Send us money.
Look, the label is blue, so you know it's cold.
So I have a different fucking Hawk story. It is actually all told out of love. But I have a fucking when I was in the WCW. Oh wow, this story is so funny. You brought up Marty Jannetty. So
I love Marty.
So I had a car that when I was in Nashville, when I was in Memphis working for Lawler, I drove a 1973 fucking Ford pickup with a fucking rod knocking in it from Utah to Nashville, Tennessee. And basically it died in the driveway with all my stuff in it. And we used to stay at this hotel called the Congress Inn on Dickerson Road in Nashville. And the first time I met me and Sean, I heard they were coming to town and they were going to stay at the hotel. They pull up fucking 1979 Lincoln Town Coupe. That's a two-door version of the big farm.
Yeah, the coupe. Yeah.
They pull up. Yeah, it looked like a freight train with a steam engine coming out from underneath the hood. They got out of the fucking car, slammed the door, the hubcap fell off, rolled around in the parking lot. It went and died.
Like the
right
cartoon.
there in the fucking car.
That was great.
Right?
Damn.
So here I am looking at this fucking car. Now, I'm a big motherfucker, and I grew up in a house full of Lincolns. So I said to Marty, he left the Lincoln there for like months. And then one day the lady from Congress Inn came to me and said, "Hey, what are you doing with that fucking car? Because you can't just keep sitting there." I said, "It's mine. You can't do that. And you can't get rid of it." And I said, "No, I'll find out." I talked to Marty. Marty says, "You can have it. You have a title?" "No, but it's free and clear. You just have to apply for it." I said, "Okay, I'll fucking do it." And so I'm getting ready to leave Memphis. I don't have a car. Fucking Lawler takes me down to fucking Memphis. An engine from this guy fucking named Conley. I put it in the car and I drive it back to Utah.
Nice.
So I fucking take this fucking Lincoln, and I only got the money to do that after a Dilaudid sell to a guy named Peaches in Nashville, and it was one of those fucking moments like we've talked about. He talked about scary shit. I'll never forget, because this is fucking number 4 Dilaudid that I'm selling 90 of for $1,000, and I'm scared shitless.
Yeah.
The FBI is going to show up, and I'm going to fucking prison, right? So I get this car because of these drugs. I sell them. I get the car. My dad flies back to Nashville with me, drives it home, and I take care of this car for the rest of my life. So now I get my shot in WCW. I drive it back to the South. I drive it back to Atlanta. In fact, I drove it to Asheville, North Carolina to perform. And I took it to Atlanta. I'll send a picture, and then that way someday to you. So someday, if you want to show this car, I named it Miss Christine after Jeff Jarrett's grandmother from the fucking territory. And I had her
We'll
forever.
put that picture up when we have Jannetty on next.
Oh my God, he will fucking shit his. He will laugh his balls off at this
Well,
because
what's funny?
it's so. Hart ended up being so fucking famous because everybody who came to fucking the WCW knew about my car and wanted to go on the road with me in my car, right?
Marty brought that up. It was real quick, but Chris, do you remember? He brought that up about the car that he drove, that him and Sean drove until literally the wheels fell off. And they just ended up leaving it in that city. He goes, and one of the boys called me and said, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Bro, the keys are in it. It's yours. Have at it, dude."
It was part story, though.
It was me.
Yeah.
It was me.
Yeah.
So now you're going, Max, please, for the love of fuck and all things holy, connect this with fucking Hawk, will you? So now Hawk comes. I meet Hawk in Germany. I fucking love Hawk. He and I are like brother from the moment. I'll never forget him. We were at a press conference in Germany. And I said something about getting high, and he looked over at me and he goes, "I like you, brother." He ends up in my fucking trailer smoking hash with me all day. And we end up fucking just being the best friends. I loved Mike. He was such an amazing fucking human being.
Now, then, what did you think of Joe? What did you think of Joe?
Huh?
What did you think of Joe?
You know what? Here's the crazy shit. I never even have met Joe.
Oh shit!
Wow.
I only knew Mike. I never even met Joe once. And Joe wouldn't even know who the fuck I am. But Mike and I were just like I
said. Joe would know who you are. Yeah.
He would know me, but we never met and never,
right.
And we never, because you would think because I was such good friends with Hawk, but we never did. Hawk actually came. Huh?
Joe is hysterical because
I would love to meet Joe. Don't get me wrong.
No, he's not okay. When I say hysterical, though,
never did.
When I say hysterical, I don't mean like he's a funny guy. He's got jokes. He's hysterical in the fact that when he showed up to this show with Mike, and it was like at a skating rink, and somebody spent money on buying professional dividers to build an office, to build a locker room out of those office curtains, and he put a side one off for Rude Boy from ICP and LOD. So as soon as they showed up, and we walked them back and showed them their locker room and dropped their gear. First thing Joe does was picked his gear up and walked out of the private area, dropped it out in the main locker room. And he wasn't having it. He didn't have a comment about it. Mike was like, "This sitting back in a private dressing room is fucking boring. Nobody ever wants to come back and talk to us." So they weren't doing it. Rude Boy, he's all about his private locker room, but even he was like spilling out back into the back. Joe wasn't sitting there mean mugging. He wasn't trying to look like a tough guy. He also wasn't actively engaging anybody. So he was terrifying to everybody. He had, if he sneezed, he would have gotten 14 tissues handed to him. He had complete control of that locker room without saying a word, except when they were about to hit the ring. And I was a co-promoter on this show. So me and the promoter ran up to him right before they went out with the locker room. And I hold out the microphone to Mike and I said, "Do it. Come on, do it." He took the microphone. He looks at Joe and Joe goes, he said, "Come on, do it. And Mike takes the stick and looks at Joe and Joe goes, "Do what? Come on, do the thing." "What thing?"
"Do the thing."
"Come on, do the Water Rush thing." And he looks at Mike and goes, "The Water Rush thing." And he goes, "Oh, do you mean like this?" "Yeah." And he does his thing. And I was like, "Fuck." And everybody in the back did a real quiet pop. With yes.
Yeah.
And then he handed me the microphone and goes, "There you go, kid." Big slap and went out.
Yeah, I'll never forget that night. I mean, I'll not just for the pep talk Hawk gave me, but also Me and that one, that cowboy tag team that
Yeah, Outlaw
around
and
back
Rogue.
then. One of the cowboys, me and him, we were like looking through the curtain where the ramp was, and we're just watching the match. And he says, "Well, we can say we've been in the same ring as Legion of Doom now." I went,
Right.
"Shit, yeah, we can." So
I remember
that was an awesome night.
you were watching most of the matches because I
No,
came back after my match, and you're standing there and you went, "Jesus Christ, are you okay?"
Oh God,
I
yeah.
was like, "Yeah, I'm good." Why? You're like, "Wow, you and Payback really did it." Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Chris,
that was the night he hit you upside the head with the chair instead of on,
yeah,
where he's supposed to. He hit you on the side and like that
yeah,
or something. I went, "Oh fuck."
yeah. Justin had a rough night after that. He's like, "All right, you motherfucker, let me show you how to
Right.
work. Let me show you how to work a hardcore match."
So
It
let me
was
finish
funny too
telling.
because what's
Let
that?
me finish telling you this Hawk story, man, because it's not
Oh
done.
yeah, fuck. I'm sorry. Alcohol.
No. It worked out great because the transition worked out perfect, brother. Are you fucking kidding me? So
Little
here's
bit.
the fucking funny part. So now like you, I'm a mark for Mike. I mean, how do you not be? These guys fucking changed the wrestling business in the way that was good for me because they were everything they did was the dark, fucking ugly, that people couldn't understand is, you know, the back office didn't like the fact most everybody knows that these two fucking green guys who dressed up like the Road Warriors were fucking getting over like gangbusters and they were supposed to be these fucking unbelievable heels, but everybody started loving them as baby faces because I think by then it was it was kind of forced. It was kind of forced moment where everybody got tired of the fucking patent leather fucking B-bar A fucking K&H, polyester tight wearing fucking baby blue baby face, right? I mean, that's
Right.
why people like, Taker and the Road Warriors became such iconic fucking baby faces is because they realized that patent leather blue was not the only way to be a fucking baby face. They finally accepted that you didn't have to look like fucking Flair for the rest of the world to love you. And so, anyway, would come to Atlanta, and whenever he was in Atlanta, he would come stay with me. And so he comes to my house, and he comes over this night, and we're getting ready to go to this town, and the next day. And he says, "Listen, brother, I got someplace else I gotta go tonight." I
That's
said,
a good
"What the
voice,
fuck?"
dude. That's a good voice.
I said, "I thought you were gonna stay here and fucking, we were gonna party on." He goes, "Brother, some things take importance, and Missy Hyatt getting fucked by me is one of those things that's gonna take importance right now." I said, "Hey, uh, see you later. Good night, my friend. I'll see you tomorrow." So he takes off, comes back dutifully the next day, and we get in my car. And now I've got myself in the front seat, Tex Schlesinger, who's 320 pounds, in the other front seat. In the back seat behind Tex is Devod, Barbarian, the guy that played Devod with, I don't know if you remember who I'm talking about, was with Kevin Sullivan.
Oh
Was
yeah, yeah, yeah,
David
yeah, yeah,
spelt
yeah.
back? Okay. So I actually knew him from Europe, and he actually ended up living in my apartment until he fucked me senseless, and then we sort of parted pathways, and then right behind me in the driver's seat is fucking Hawk. So Hawk decides he's gonna be Hawk, starts fucking popping pills and shit, and all of a sudden he's fucking passed out. And so now we're on our way to a fucking town. And he's supposed to work in an hour, right? So we're driving, and he is fucked up 7 ways from Sunday behind me. And I had just taken my Lincoln in, and I am not shitting you. The fucking brand new smell. I had just had I just got paid in the WCW. I put a lot of money into my Lincoln, and I had just spent like $4,000 and had it completely reupholstered, right? So now Hawk wakes up about 20 minutes from the fucking arena, and he goes, "Hey, Payne, I need a fucking cigarette." I said, "Dude, I'm not giving you a fucking cigarette. You'll just drop it on my upholstery because you're fucking past." He goes, "Just give me a fucking cigarette, Payne."
Nope.
God damn.
Fuck you.
I hand him a cigarette. Now, D-Bod, I don't know if you know him, if you ever met him, but he is so fucking gassed. This was the literal range of motion of his neck muscles. That's how much he could move his fucking hand. So I hand Hawk a cigarette, and my intention was to keep him talking so I know he was smoking the fucking cigarette, right? And literally, he lights the fucking cigarette, and I can see it hanging on his lip. And then all of a sudden, it's not there. So I look at D-Bod, and I said to him, "Bro, that's a full lit cigarette, probably on the seat of my fucking car. Would you please look over there and see if you can find it and just throw it on the floor at least?" And this is what he did. "Nope, don't see it."
Fucker.
I'm like, "You motherfucker." I said, "God damn it, find that cigarette." And he goes, "Brother, I can't see it, Max. There's no cigarette over there." Fuck. So, I should have just stopped and pulled over, but I didn't. And we get to the fucking arena, and when he climbs out of my car on my brand new burgundy fucking velvet fucking inserts on my goddamn seats in my Lincoln, there's a fucking cigarette. The whole goddamn thing burnt down and just scorched my entire upholstery.
All down in that shit.
Until the car left my fucking... It ended up at the junkyard, unfortunately, 10 years ago. It finally died and just was, so fucking worn out. It couldn't do it anymore. And so I'll never forget Hawk. And I was in the dressing room with him that night. And I go, "You motherfucker." He goes, "What's the problem, Payne?" And I'm like, "Dude, I've killed myself fucking fixing this car up. And the fucking first time you're in it, you fucking burn it like that." And he goes, "Just consider it a mark of excellence, brother. Just tell everybody Hawk was here."
Go out there and sign it at least, you prick.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's what I said. Why don't you just go out and fucking sign the goddamn thing?
I fucking did. I really did love those guys here. Check it out, man. Fucking just showing some love.
Oh, yeah. Hawk was just he changed my life, man. I'll never forget, because when you're in Europe, I don't know how much you know about Europe and how you live when you're in Europe, but it's fucking so, we were talking
Max,
earlier.
Max, hang on, brother. Before we take off to the next, let me just put a pin in this. That same night that I was telling you about, where Joe had total control of the locker room.
Oh, yes. Sorry, go.
Yeah, when the show was over, he just kind of goes over and he finds somewhere to stand, and the fans that have the courage to approach him, he shakes their hand and gives them a pat. He signs something that they haven't, but his gimmick is put away. He's not doing any more business. But he was so, as you know, him and Mike were so old school that they didn't leave the building with their makeup off. If it got rubbed off during the match, they would touch it up and then leave with their full face on, because that's how kayfabe they were. So he's chilling. I walked up to him. I said, "Hey, man, Joe, great fucking job tonight. And, you guys, you giving pep talks to the boys in the back. You were just cool. You're friendly with everybody, even though you're trying to be a hard ass. I appreciate you. Thank you." And I feel a tug on my pants, and I look down, and my little nephew is there, who was enthralled with this superhero standing before us. This guy in this face paint, who he just saw do battle with the two biggest heels in the company and clean their asses. And he's just enthralled. I said, "Do you want to say hi?" He goes, "Do you want to take a picture?" Yeah. It's okay. Joe, brother, will you take a picture with him? He goes, "Come here, little man." He went, "No." Back, and I said, "What?" And he goes, "Come to me." Come. So I pick him up. And he goes, "Okay." All right. So we walk over next to Joe, and I said, "Give him a high five." He said, "No." And he's just staring at the camera. But he wanted the picture. This is that picture.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
That's awesome.
Oh
That
my
little-
god. I was just gonna say, please tell me you have the fucking picture.
That little baby right there is now a Pittsburgh police officer.
That's so cool.
I'm so fucking proud of that kid, dude. But
Oh,
yeah,
Oh.
but Joe was like, "Come here." He wanted to pick him up, and little man was like, "Nope." Even though the match that I had that night was so incredibly fucking brutal that the boys in the back, when I came back, were like, "Dude," like Doug was the first one. "Jesus Christ, dude, are you okay?"
thought you
Yeah.
were dead.
It was just brutal. It was just, I mean, the guy was like, well, payback. He was what, 6'8", 6'7"?
He was a big dude. Yeah.
Big bad biker motherfucker, dude, in the business, on the road. He was my ally, boy. Me and him would rent cars and travel together all the time. But he was so fucking massive. No matter what he does, it's just going to be a stiff night. And you know that, right? When you're going, like, I'm going to go to work this week. I got fucking 5 days with payback. Fuck. We'll smoke some weed. He'll chill out and he'll start to feel comfortable with me and lighten up. But we weren't there yet. This was our first night together.
Wow.
And he just came like a fucking brute, dude. He was just working hard. But Legion of Doom was there, right? The Rude Boy, Insane Clown Posse representatives were there. He and Arnie from the Rob, Arnie, and Don show, which was the biggest morning radio show in Northern California, was there. And he was terrified. And I was like, "Justin, brother, listen. Just listen to me tonight, dude. I know who's here. I know who's watching, and I know this is brand new for you. I know. Listen to me, please. Listen to me. I'm gonna make you look like $1,000,000 fucking bucks. I swear for God. Just stay with me, and we're gonna have an A+ match." Now, Doug, I don't know how much of that match do you remember, but I feel like it was still an A-rated match. It was really, really good.
Yeah, I don't remember a whole lot. I remember I enjoyed it, and then I was like, the thing that's obviously is you getting your bell rung with the chair. That was like, that's what stands out in my head more than anything else.
That was partly my
I remember
fault.
feeling like, oh, this is a real good one. Holy shit.
That was partly my fault, though, because he was going to do the back, and I called him to do the head. Let me spin around and do the head. He thought I was giving him my back. So when I spun around, he was coming down. He tried to adjust, but bam, sideways. But the bump that I took on that was epic. So it was really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I turned that shit into a sideways Beal, Max. It was fucking something, dude.
Wow.
Boom. And he goes, fuck. I said, calm down. Because the whole time he's just on edge. But he says, I got to address the guy in the crowd, the radio guy. I said, why? He goes, so we're on the radio. So I got to address him. So when I address him, he's probably going to say something back, and I'm going to go at him. And I want you to fucking stop it. I was like, all right. So we get out there, and dude, I swear, dude, this night was epic. And I hate to make this all about me, and I'll stop in a second.
Stop it. Tell your story, brother. This is shit we all love.
I set him up for because I wasn't the guy who canned a match, right? You got a spot you want to do, tell me. Sweet action. Let's put that in. We're going to call that 2, and I know I'm pulling back the curtain, but we're going to call it, when I call that, that's going to be 2. All right. So 1 is going to be this, 2 is going to be this. And then we're going to go home and just listen to me through the rest. Okay, cool. I said, I'll tell you what, dude, 2 is going to be whatever you want to say. And I don't know what you're going to say or do, but let me decide when I stop you. You don't decide for me. I said, okay. So we get to it. Oh, I'm sorry. We start the match and he throws one away. Like the opening is not happening anymore. We go to tie up. He throws this fucking boot in the belly, just like he's trying to make me puke right there. Bam! And I bend over. Fuck. And he comes in with these axes, dude, and he is just fucking drilling me. Finally, I slap it off and came back and gave him a European real hard. And I said, calm down. I ain't going to tell you again. And he's like, okay, all right. So he gets to Arnie and he fucking, now Arnie is a big Texas guy. That's where he's from. He moved to Sacramento for this radio show, but he always talks about Texas. And Payback looks over the top rope and he says, so really, the only thing from Texas is steers and queers. And I don't see no horns on you. And he goes, motherfucker. And I spin Payback around because this guy stood up. And he's like, dude, whoa. And Payback's like, oh, well, I'm not gonna back. So I stop him, boom, and I clothesline him over the top. He hits the ground. He wasn't even standing up. I did a plancha down to a splash and stand up. And I said, steers and queers, huh? And I looked at Arnie and put out my fist, gave him a bump, and he goes, do you want to use my chair? I said, no. Wait a minute. Yeah, give me that fucking chair. He's like, yeah, the crowd goes crazy, and I give Payback a couple of whacks. Throw the chair in the ring, and I left the radio DJ with no chair. So they brought him a new one. But then we finished the match. But that's the very chair that he picked up and gave me a fucking kiss with. And it was a hard-ass kiss, dude. Chris, come back.
That leads me to a question.
Yeah.
So you took Arnie's chair.
Right.
Now, I was in the semi-main right before Legion of Doom with Rude Boy. So there was a guy at one point, because Rude Boy cut himself and he was bleeding everywhere. And most of our match took place outside of the ring. He's just throwing chairs everywhere.
Oh, yeah, you guys destroyed the crowd.
He has me dominating most of the match. He's going over, but he has me dominating most of the match. And at
pause. What was really good about you that night in dominating that match is you didn't try to go powerhouse or flamboyant or any of that shit. You had yourself a pace that was a little bit faster than Undertaker, but you took that pace and you maintained it and maintained control, not only of the match and Rude Boy, but everybody else watching. You took that fucking match like you've been doing it for 20 years and you owned it. Now, Continue.
Wow, thank you. Wow. Anyway, so at one point he wanted me, because this is a skating rink, a roller skate rink, and the walls are carpeted.
Right.
Rude Boy wants me to Irish whip him into the wall. And so, everyone, the crowd chairs had gotten thrown out of the way. The crowd, the Red Sea had parted for me to throw Rude Boy into the wall. And then at the last second, I have him. We're near the ring, and I have him. And in mid motion, I look over, and there's some dude who's just standing there, and he was kind of a big guy. I don't know if it was Arnie or not, but he's just kind of like standing there, like staring off into space. I don't know if you remember this or not, but I had to scream because I couldn't just go stop mid Irish whip and go, excuse me, sir, can you please move? And then resume the Irish whip. Can't do that. So I just went, as I look and I see this guy and I just screamed, get out of the way! And just just threw him. And the guy at the last second goes, whoa, and gets out of the way because he sees a bleeding head coming out of him.
I'll tell you this,
Rude Boy
would have fucking leveled him, dude. If he was there, Rude Boy would have right through him into the wall.
Yeah. I was like, he was just there like, I was always wondering if that was Arnie or not, but I'm not sure. Because I didn't even know Arnie was at the show until my ex and I got home. She goes, oh, I gave him a seat. I sat him down. I went, oh, I didn't even know he was there. Okay.
She did, because he just bought a ticket. And she fucking said, okay, hang on. And she hauled ass out there, and she took her jacket and threw it over a ringside chair and then went and got him. Because he just paid general, but she put his ass ringside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she told me, fucking Arnie, Rob, Arnie, and Don. Arnie is here. I'm like, oh, get out of here. Where? She pointed him out. I said, cool. And Justin's like, hey, where's that motherfucker at? Right there. Okay. And then it went down. That was actually a really, really, like, it was bell to bell. That was a really good show. And I'll tell you, Max, what's funny is Doug was booked on the show, but he just knew he was booked, so he just showed up. And I said, hey, Doug, you're going to wrestle Rude Boy tonight in the semi-main. And he went, yeah, so who am I working tonight? Yeah, it's Rude Boy. So I don't know. I can't wrestle Rude Boy. So why? He goes, he's a fucking name. I was like, no, of course you can. You're going to wrestle Rude Boy tonight, dude, and you're going to fucking pop, and don't worry. And he was sitting in that locker room, and he was just sitting there by himself.
Well, I met Rude Boy. You know, you introduced us and everything, and we went over the match. I told him, I says, I don't have a whole lot of matches on my belt. I'm not that great of anything. You know, I'm not much of any. You know, I was like, I don't talk myself up at all. And we went over what we're gonna do. He wanted me. He had a fork that he had wrapped electrical tape around the handle so you have a good grip. He goes, I want you, you know, as soon as I get in the ring, I want you to dart across the ring and hit me with this fork, you know, and he told me how to do it. And then I'm going to cut myself, and then we'll just go through the match. And, you know, I pretty much just listened to his direction through the whole thing. But I was nervous about, because I was always, my biggest worry, I was more worried about hurting other people than hurting myself.
Of course.
Myself getting hurt. So I was like, so the whole time I'm backstage, I didn't know Arnie was at this show. I'm just staring at this fork the whole time. And that, I think that's partly what got Hawk to go, hey, well, what's up with that guy? You know, and then give me a pep talk and stuff. Because it's like, because I'm just staring like this, like probably looking insane. And I was just like really nervous and everything. But it went pretty good overall.
And Mike having that talk with you also really helped Rudy.
Yeah.
Helped Rude Boy. Because Rude Boy was standing there with all of us, and he was looking at you too, and everybody was kind of like, except me, what's going on with this guy, man? And like Cooley, the guy I was promoting with, was like, hey, Rob, you know, you were really all about Doug and Rude Boy tonight, and you building up for you and Rude Boy tonight. But I don't think this is a good idea. I think that he's going to hurt him. And Rude Boy, I think he's gonna hurt me. And Mike goes, I think he's gonna be okay. And then just fucking bam, rolled up on Doug. And he was fucking, it was just so cool. I didn't say, hey, Mike, will you go over there and talk to Doug for me? He just saw one of the boys who was scared. And I get it. And I remember when I had my first name, and I remember all that. So let me go talk to him. And he said to Doug, he goes, so Rob put you in this match, right? And I was like, yeah. He goes, so that means that Rob, one of the promoters, believes in you. And he believes in you for a reason. So, you know, and you're trained. The promoter puts you here. You've got what you're going to do. You know what you're going to do. You've got it burned into your brain. You're going to be fine. Yeah. And I was amazed. Just the real down-to-earth conversation Mike had with him. Fuck yeah, dude. R.I.P. Well, to both of them, to Mike and Joe now, but R.I.P. Fuck yeah.
Yep.
Let's toast to that. Chris, come back.
Here's the fucking, you know, those moments in the business where, you know, like Doug's talking about, you know, we've all been there where you're, especially when you're green and you're scared fucking shitless because the last thing you want to do is hurt anybody.
Ooh,
yeah. You know, gonna fuck your reputation up. It's like you were saying, man. It's, you know, that's the true sign of a great, somebody who understands the business. They're not worried about themselves. The entirety, most people don't realize half the fucking reason, more than half, probably most of the reasons we all get hurt in the ring is protecting other people so they don't get hurt. Because the last thing we all want to do is, because I know we all were told this by the guys who trained us, is take a guy's living away from him. And, you know, so it's like, you know, the most essential part of being a wrestler and being a good wrestler is taking care of your dance partner. And so, you know, when you have these stories where, you know, you go and you do these matches, man, it attracts a part of your soul that is truly, I've been talking a lot about this in some of the other podcasts I've been doing, is there's something, when they talk about professional wrestling, pro wrestling's so much different than any other kind of athletic endeavor.
God
Because
damn it, Chris, come back. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. That's the part of it that's so amazing, is that the thrill of being in the business comes from unexpected places. The pride of having a good match and not hurting anybody, and you just that's, you don't, if you're in football, you think quite a bit differently. Not that you go out and try to intentionally hurt somebody in football, but
Right.
it's designed for you to be as vicious as you can possibly be within the parameters of the rule, and wrestling's just so different from that. And I really like that story, Doug, because you really, it really, it touches a part of all of our souls that we can
Fuck yeah.
understand at that fucking level.
Fuck you. My first match with a name. I don't know, Doug. I don't know if you remember this. If you were even on or at that show or watching, was Boogie Woogie, Mr. Boogie Woogie, and I was so
Sounds familiar,
excited
but-
to be in the ring with a Valiant. Right? It was so fucking awesome, and I'm the main event. It's my first time. It's not my first main event. It's my first main event. And I'm so fucking excited, and I'm buzzing in the back, and he was so cool. And he says, "Brother, let me tell you, just listen to me. We're gonna have a great night. We're gonna fucking start the match with a boom to the boom to the boom, and then we're gonna take it home with a boom to the boom to the boom, and the rest of it we're just gonna do out there. All right, baby, sound good?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, sounds good, dude." I'm so excited, and I get out there, I'm getting mad fucking heel heat, dude. Mad heat. I'm so over. I'm so happy. Jimmy hits the ring. He's getting all the heat. I take the powder. I'm working that outside gimmick. Oh my God, this is great. I get in. I get patted down. I'm fucking with the ref. Get off me. I want you to touch me. Fine. All right. No, you already checked that boot. Fuck you. Get out of here. Working all that, dude. And I'm building all this. Let's ring the bell and let's let the roof blow off. And they ring the bell. And all of a sudden, I am a fucking Oklahoma outhouse. I smell so bad. This match is stinking, and every fucking stink is my fault. I'm fucking up every spot. I am all the way focused on the crowd's reaction of what they're doing. I'm halfway in the match. Jimmy whips me into the corner, says, "Watch the clothesline." He came in. Before the clothesline, he pulled that arm in right here. Boom! I fall back into it. He comes up with the European, legit. Bam! Right there in the neck, leans in, grabs my wrist, and says, "All right, baby, listen, it's just you and me up in here right now. You fuck up one more spot, and I'm going to break your arm." And he fucking whips me. And everybody knows that both of the Valiants are hookers. I mean, they are fucking next level. They are Zbyszko status. If he wants to break my arm, he's going to break my motherfucking arm. I'll tell you what, I did not blow one more spot that night. He goes, "Fuck them. It's you and Jimmy, baby. And it's just us, and we're going to dance the night away. You fucking blow one more spot, I'm going to break your arm." And bam, boom, 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 boom. We do the rest of the match. We got about 5 minutes left. And now I'm popping the crowd. I'm hitting the spots. When before, I ain't popping, and I'm missing everything. Dude, I missed a fucking Jimmy's gonna duck the clothesline and we're gonna do a fucking backslide. I missed that. He ducked the clothesline and I kept going into the rope, so he's reaching out for and nobody's there. Wow. Oh, the arrogance of youth. Before I hit that ring, I thought, I got this. No worries. It's gonna be great. Oh, for God's sake, hang on a second. Yep, Chris is out. He said, "Sorry, buddy. Got something else came up." Now it's just us, fellas. It's just
All right.
us. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Max,
Yeah.
who was your first name?
So I have a really different experience on this because I was in Japan.
Okay.
So, I broke in Japan, and so I'd already wrestled. I think I'd wrestled 7. So I'd never wrestled a match till I went to Japan. So I lived in the dojo for a total of 9 months consecutively, and ended up being in and out of Japan my first 2 years for like a year and a half. I was pretty consistently there. But my biggest debut match in Japan was against Barbarian, and
Oh,
it
nice.
was in the fucking Sumo Palace with 22,000 people. And even today, I watch that match and go, "Oh God, oh God!" But you got to start somewhere, and you watch those matches, and so, and Barb was incredibly decent guy to me, and we just got along great for the rest of our careers. We got along great. I did the road with him in WCW a lot, but yeah, he was my debut match in the big world, and it was the Sumo Palace in Tokyo.
Nice. Fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome. I
Yeah,
remember and that must feel like a personal, like, wow, I have really stepped up. Like wrestling with Jimmy, that definitely felt like a wow, I've stepped up. That was a great moment for me.
right.
But my first night, Doug, wrestling over at the Memorial Auditorium, that was epic for me on a personal level because this is the building that Paul DeMarco sold out every Wednesday night for like 10 fucking years. Like
Wow.
I'm here and it was only once. But it was that one. I got to do it. It was for fucking Roy Shire Jr. And we had a great fucking night. It was epic.
Don't forget when Rob Wilds sold out the fucking Sacramento Memorial. I was there for that.
It was me. I sold out the Memorial.
Remember
man.
when you booked the show there? How full that shit was?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was a valet that night
Fuck yeah, you were.
for many men.
Everybody, you're hearing the voice of my little baby sister, Brooke Wilds,
Hey,
fucking
guys.
doing the thing. I don't know. You have to really get in here.
Oh, that's what they always say.
That's
what they always say.
I know that trick. I've seen that one in Nam.
Ain't heard that one before.
Oh,
You know,
look, this is Max Payne, dude. He is. It's official.
My gosh, hi.
It's finally official. This is the new third mic on Wrestle Shoot.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Oh,
dude! It happened.
So honored, brother. I'm so fucking honored. I can't even believe it. I got to tell you, it's Brooke. Nice to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet
She
you.
is taking over soon. We're just trying to get the logistics worked out. So much shit, but I brought up earlier we had 2 shows on the network when it started. Smells Like Hope was my drug and alcohol recovery show. She's gonna take over for me. She's gonna start Smells Like Hope. And by the way, Max, sitting with us also, Doug Damien. He was the 3rd actual show here on Antisocial Network with Ghosted.
yep.
Nice.
And I just had this idea, and I was like, I think that we can make it work. I don't exactly have a concept yet, but fuck it. And I sent Doug a message and said, hey, dude.
But fuck it.
Hey, dude, I got an idea where you and me watch supernatural fucking evidence videos off like YouTube or whatnot, and we just make the call if we think they're real, if they're bullshit. I don't have anything further than that. I don't know. And he goes, fuck yeah, let's go, dude.
Yeah.
And bam, we hit Wrestle Shoot, and immediately it hit. Immediately YouTube loved it, dude. So Ghosted is fantastic.
I love Ghosted. I really do. I think
dude.
that's a great idea. I had so much fun on that show.
Let me fucking do this.
I did. I loved it. Oh,
And,
hi.
that's all right. Well, fuck, collect the green
Hi.
screen. There we go. Yeah, dude, Ghosted.
Making Thanksgiving dinner now. I was supposed to start a job today, but I couldn't find pants, and every store in the world's closed. I called them. They said I can come tomorrow.
Oh,
So
fucking
even the
sweet.
server answered. She's like, "You're gonna have her start today." Like, what is wrong with you?
Sweet. Yeah, with that, that's
You're
your
kind of the wrong day to start a new job.
Weird, yeah, right?
Oh
so
yeah,
you
no,
get to have
nothing
fucking-
is normal in my home.
So you get to have fresh prime rib.
Fuck yeah, I'm making
Fuck
it right
yeah,
now.
dude. Fuck yeah.
Making it right
Yeah.
now.
I'm about to start cooking. You know, I'm really lucky today. Normally, man, my whole life has always been. In fact, my wife and I used to work for a senior retirement community, and when we first got there, one of the ways we embraced everybody is I'd cook for 100 people on Thanksgiving, and we'd fill our clubhouse for
Fuck
people
yeah.
who didn't have any place to go on Thanksgiving.
Yes, I love that.
And
I
today,
love that. I was homeless 5 years. So my
Wow.
dream in life is to own a food truck
Fuck yeah, dude.
and feed the homeless, take care of them, find resources for the ones who want help. You know, there's ones out there that don't want the help, they don't want to get out of it. There's ones out there they lose everything, and that's unfortunate. But I've been there. I know.
And on that same vein, I really have a vision that I want to open the Robert Edward Meyer III Memorial Sobriety House. So like reaching out to those who need it is important, and it should be something that we all think about every day, not just on like Thanksgiving. Like there,
It is.
when you look outside, like we, and I brought this up before you got here, Max. Like we can look at our life that's affecting us personally and say, "Oh my God, this is happening, and A, B, and C is happening, and it's so fucking hard." And oh no, boo hoo. But then we look outside of our bubble and we see the rest of the world. We see how good we have it. So it's days like today.
Always stay humble.
Where you should and be thankful. And on that note, real quick, Brooke, since you stopped in,
yes,
I was just doing, and I've been doing it the whole goddamn out to almost 2 hours we've been on the air of what I'm thankful for. But you want to throw something out there?
This year, I am thankful that for so many things. I would take a whole 2 hours, but I'll dumb it down real quick. So
a week.
March of this year, I am completely sober off of crystal meth.
Oh, God bless you. Oh.
And I give it to my brother, and I give it to my mom, who finally took a chance on me, and they heard the desperation in my voice, and they said, just fine. They were expecting the worst. And all his friends were calling him, like, how's it going with Brooke? He's like, well, I go, I know I'm lasting a lot longer than I normally do, right? And he started cracking up. And I said, no, I really need this change.
Yeah,
so I'm grateful.
Casanova's keeping a real strong watch on you from Texas, too. How's Brooke? What's going on with that?
Yeah.
But he's family. Doug's family.
Doug, that's my other brother. What are you talking about?
Fuck yeah.
Like Rob used to say, Brooke, you're not a girl. You're just a cool dude with long hair.
Just a cool dude with long hair. It's not gay. I am a girl. You're not a girl.
So what I'm grateful for is that I have a home. I don't have to worry about my next meal. I don't have to worry about my next fix. I don't have to worry about shit. You know what I have to worry about? The dumbest shit in the world. Like things that I'm like, wait, step back.
That people are wishing were their problems.
Right, step back. Remember where you came from. Remember where you came from. So, for that, I am so grateful. I love my family.
You're remembering where you came from now, not the last place you came from, but where you came from. In
general.
Yeah, you're able. Your progression is working faster than most people in recovery, and that's because you've done recovery.
Because I've been in recovery. I've been in recovery 10 times.
10 times.
10 times I've been to recovery. I've been to jail.
But
I don't know how many times. I don't know how many bids I've done.
And to Doug and Max both, I don't know how often you pray. I pray every night. That's just part of my routine. One of my prayers every night for years was to please straighten out the road for Brooke and help her find a straight road to a good ending. And I had that same prayer. And then the night before, the phone call with my mom, and then I was like, fuck it, let's get her out of there. It happened. And it happened with anger, because we had real issues before that.
Yeah, Rob and I have.
But the night before that, I dreamed about my dad, and he said, stop praying for the road to straighten out, and straighten it out for her. So I did. when I heard her talking to mom, and I grabbed that phone and I just said, fuck it. Let's go right to the core of the scars. Let's just get it out there right now. And I'm going to buy you a train ticket
Yeah.
today
I
to
cried.
get you the
I
fuck
cried.
out of that drug central lifestyle you're in.
You guys, I was standing in front of a hotel with my bags. I'm sorry, my bag. That's all I could carry. You know, you take what you can carry. With my bag, I had just lost my apartment because all these drug dealers were coming in and out my apartment, and cops raided my place. Like, my door got kicked in, like movie style shit. Kicked in my door, hit everybody down.
I put my phone.
And right there, I was like, this is it. This is now my new bottom. Because I've hit so many bottoms. You know, how many bottoms you hit when anybody who has experience in that knows. There's like really no bottom. The bottom is when you say it's the bottom. And I was supposed to say what I'm grateful for. And I'm way off the path. I'm grateful for everything I have in my life right now. And I'm grateful that my son talks to me. It might be via messenger.
I just put up the
But he still talks to me.
me
now.
and him and Hawk fucking photo. I just
Oh,
showed him.
yeah?
Look at that one, yeah.
So
Yeah, the want a
Yeah,
picture? Want a
I
picture?
know.
Do you want a picture?
yeah,
Yeah.
he's all
Okay.
shy.
He's like, and Hawk's like, come on up, little man. No. We want Piggy, yeah? Yeah, yeah, okay. All
That was
right.
an awesome picture.
And he was just like not interested in saying hi to fucking
He was
say hi to
shy.
Joe at all, dude.
God, he was like 2
Well,
years
no,
old.
he just saw a comic book superhero explode onto the scene and beat the fuck out of two guys that he knows every fucking month. You are some bad motherfuckers, and I'm supposed to hate you. And oh my God, look at these two warriors that just showed up. Oh, dude, it was a great show.
Yeah.
Me and Payback that night. He went over there, Uncle Rob. Get him over there, Uncle. Get
And then
him.
you can hear him in the crowd.
Yeah, get him on the fucking
Because I was
video.
Rob's valet. You
On
can
the
hear
video.
him. You can hear him in the crowd. Uncle Rob, he's over there. Get him. Get him, Uncle Rob.
Get him over there, Uncle Rob. Get him over there.
Oh, man.
Ah, man, fucking. And that's the thing, you look back on the business and you have your scars and your pains and even not even, let's say that you don't. Okay, like let's take Messiah, for instance. I was friends with him. I was a part of watching Messiah help build Rob Black's
Jesus.
XPW.
Don't you're using that. All right, you guys, I'm going to take off. I'm on the floor on my knees, which is, a normal thing for
You
me.
would get the
But
office
I haven't done
chair.
it this in a while, so it hurts.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm kidding.
The office chair is just right there.
That's all right. I got to go do the prime rib.
Fuck
Love you.
yeah.
Bye, Doug.
Bye.
Oh, it was so great to meet you.
Nice to meet you too,
Do
man.
you remember back when Max showed up in WWF as Mount Rock? He was the dude who stood in the middle of the ring with the WWF guitar. And I was like, why would they do that? Why would they make him that? Do you remember that?
God, I was a kid.
You were a baby.
Yeah.
But I remember when you showed up and you debuted as Man Mountain Rock, and now this like hardcore bad motherfucker running with Mick Foley, dude, just tearing up, doing hardcore before hardcore was a fucking thing. And then all of a sudden, here you are standing in the ring, playing a really basic, boring song, all cartoon charactered out. Why would you do that? And, you said, well, that's where the money is, and you still owned Max Payne, so you don't have to worry about losing that. You took Max Payne to a level where Vince McMahon said, I like this guy, but he's not, but you said, he tried to get your property, and you said no, right? So we changed you to that. And that was the problem. You held on to your integrity like Frankie Kazarian. When he said, Vince, dude, I've built a career really working a gimmick around my hair. And Vince said, I don't care, I want you to cut it. And he said, no. And Vince fired him. Like, catch it.
Oh, shit.
They grab that lemon juice and
Oh,
spilling everywhere.
no. Why is the lid not on it, my guy?
It was on it. It broke off on it. Sorry, guys, we had an impact here. It was on it.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
And I just remember being more than shell shocked, really kind of amazed. And I liked it first. I liked that you got to play some guitar. You could tell that was actually you playing instead of lip syncing. But why would you make a cartoon character out of a cartoon character? Because what you were before was Japanese anime, and he made you American blase, and I couldn't figure that out.
Well, the truth of the matter is, and this is the part, man. This is the shit right here, Rob. I look forward to talking about because
Can I get some napkins in here? Thanks. Sorry.
That really fucked with me. Is to quote Mick Foley, and this is the thing. When I look back at my career and going to the WWF, it is amazing the amount of momentum that was behind taking everything that I'd created away from me. And I didn't realize it. I didn't realize, well, I did. I shouldn't say I didn't realize it. I realized it. I just was scared is exactly what ended up happened is I knew there was nothing I could do about it. If I tried to say no, and they, I at the time, like you said, I made it to the show. Now I'm here. Do I do it? Do I try to embrace this character? But at
fuck, you froze up.
Level. Did I lose you?
No, you're with us. You froze for a minute.
So at every single fucking level, they took everything away from me. And, even like, for example, the hardest part is like you were just talking about is I'm fucking every time they did a promo, every time, even the backing track from Jim Johnston, I hated it. And the part of the reason it was ridiculous.
He wasn't Jim Johnston. Just a real quick one.
I had a full video at my house in Utah.
But Jim Johnston wasn't like a good musician. He was a guy who found an opportunity. Like when Springfield sold Real American. Like I never found Springfield to be a particularly good musician, but he was able to sink his teeth into an opportunity. And that's the same thing that Jim Johnston did. He wrote a couple of fucking demos and sent him to Vince, and Vince liked him and gave him a full-time job. Problem is when you take a mediocre musician and you put him in such a powerful position, it was like Russo at first. And I don't think Russo is a bad guy, but it's like Russo at first, he didn't have a whole lot of experience, but he was put in a top level position. And you can't do that. People have to earn it. They have to understand what that position means. And I did some research after when Chris couldn't make it, and you were the first Wrestle Shoot co-host. I did some research into him, and the general consensus, honestly, is he was just a scared little boy who was intimidated by real musicians. Like he kicked up shit about Motorhead getting involved with writing intro music because real musicians showed an interest. Jim was basically a B minor fucking straight up pathetic blues wannabe musician. And that was kind of in my opinion, as a musician and a wrestler, that was the pinnacle of his ability. Was like a B minor, kind of a Big Boss Man bass line. Like Big Boss Man, in my opinion, is one of the greatest wrestling intros ever. And that was probably Johnson's best fucking work next to the American Dream song. But he always succeeded by hiring real musicians around him.
Well, I guess that's the part I never understood. I mean, here you got a guy. That's the part about me and the WWF that was so fucking hard on me is I didn't understand why they wouldn't want to embrace the guy that was the musician that could actually play and do this shit. Because Vince, when I first met with Vince and he heard he heard me play and he heard Brian sing, he lost his fucking mind. He was so into it. But then he started talking to, Sean and Nash and Hall and Triple H, and they all fucking hated me with a passion.
Hall
And-
did not hate you. Not Hall. And Nash. Nash did not hate you.
Well, he may say that publicly.
No, that Nash is just a cunt. Is his problem, and he'll be the first one to tell you. I'm just at my natural base. I'm outwardly offensive as a defense measure. Nash really is the guy who just said, "Let me make as much as I can while I'm there, whatever it takes to secure my kid's future. Everything else be damned." Like, that's his worker side. Nash personal side is still very, let me put up that barrier because I know how ugly wrestling really fucking is, and I'm protecting them from that. It's hard to keep two lives separate. And I'm not trying to say anything about your experience with Nash specifically. But Nash is not as big as a cunt as he's portrayed to be.
Here's the thing, brother, and this is what I don't understand. To this day, I guess I don't understand it, because I always believed there was room in the World Wrestling Federation for myself, given the opportunity. I am not going to try to act like I'm.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yes.
As far as the clique goes, did your beef start with not Waltman, but with the other Sean, or with Scott? Was like that the beginning of the beef? Then the rest of it powdered out?
It was Scott Hall.
It was Scott? Okay.
Scott.
So you had beef with Scott, then all of a sudden, everybody else, Hunter and Sean and Pac and fucking Nash, and they're all of a sudden fuckheads to you.
And it just felt like, you've been in you've been in tough dressing rooms before. When you're in a tough dressing room, and when you're in a company and there's bad juju going on behind the scenes, you can feel it. You know it. The grind starts on you. Just showing up to the building. You fucking get out of the car and go, oh fuck.
I made this for you.
And that's kind of what happened to me. And I guess the part that broke my heart so bad is, I mean, here's a guy who has a degree in television and film.
Good one.
I'm listening. I am listening.
So here's a guy that, fucking has devoted his life to. Everything I did was devoted to getting to that point. And I was at the point in my career where the wrestling side of it was important for me. But I believed I brought something to the table that had nothing to do with being in the ring. And I really believed that, given the opportunity, that I could prove that out, And unfortunately, here's my point. It wasn't. I had so many different things that were trying to drag me out of it, that it wasn't just the clique. It wasn't just, one particular thing. I had a whole bunch of other people in the back that I had pissed off, and I didn't know it. Mick Foley. He's a classic example. And Mick,
save a good Mick story, though. Let's not spill it out here.
Oh, no, I'm not going
to wrestle shoot.
I'm just saying, there was a whole bunch of people. Steve Miller, believe it or not, the rock star Steve Miller. So I had this whole group of things that in the end just collapsed. All the Brian James. Every person that was an ally and that I thought was going to help me perpetuate my career, because I had worked so hard at helping them, I thought that turnaround would come. and I was way wrong. And that was the lesson. But part of that, and I just want to say this, and I'll stop talking, is that I am a
Keep talking.
real tender-hearted fucking guy, and I love people, and I don't want to believe that anybody isn't out there just trying to do the best for each other. And I found out the hard way that that's just not the way fucking life
Well,
is.
but the thing is, in wrestling, it's like brother, right? Like the brotherhood, the fraternity. Hang on, bro.
Okay.
Oh, I got some shit. In the fraternity, all that shit, right? And brother. We are the most dysfunctional motherfucking brotherhood there could possibly be. But when it really fucking sparks down, the brotherhood is real. It's real. Like it really happens. We really truly do gets down like that. And a good point I can bring up that you can relate to and Doug can relate to would be a guy back in California, and his gimmick was Schizo Mafioso.
Yeah.
And Schizo legit was fucking skits. He was crazy.
Didn't he go to prison for
Yeah.
murdering his girlfriend?
No, kidnapping.
Oh, kidnap. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's out now. He's out now. What Happy Thanksgiving skits?
Fuck you, Skits.
When we would go on the road together, when we were on the same tours, different town, different rules, right? Fucking me and I'm not gonna say his real name. Me and Schizo would fucking beef, dude. Like publicly street fighting, throwing down beef in Sacramento. But in, let's say, Lewiston, Idaho, we were a unit, right? Because I don't care what happened back home.
Right.
In Lewiston, you are my family. And I remember one particular instance in Lewiston where, and I don't care if Schizo started it or not. Bottom line is he is one of the fucking boys, and that's who I stand by, period and forever. I don't care what the backstory is. We can defuse this right now, or we can all fight, but you need to know what side I stand on, and that's with my brother, and that's it. And it happened in Lewiston, where he was just having a drink at a bar, talking to a girl. Some guy had a crush on the girl, wanted to be like, "What are you doing with my bitch?" He came up with like 3 dudes. Me and this cat named Hustler, who was this just giant Mr. Clean-shaved head, pierced ear, all that shit looking guy. We walked up, and it was the 3 of us, and it was like 8 of them. There was a fucking lot. I walked next to Schizo, and I said,
3 of you equaled 16 of them.
Totally, dude. I walked next to Schizo and said, I don't care what happens next. I got your back. I'm going to follow your lead. And he then, this is good. Schizo chuckled and went, listen, there's a lot of you, and there's 3 of us. Warpath, by the way, was real close by. And there's, he was just.
Oh, I wish he was.
But his wife was there.
With him walking up like, you guys need me? Could you imagine the faces, dude? Like,
but the thing is, Rube's wife.
The Eiffel Tower just walked up on me.
Rube's wife was there, so she was like,
she was cool.
Don't you get up unless it goes down, then get up. But don't just sit right here.
She was the rock.
So anyway, we knew we had giant fucking bad motherfucking Warpath literally right there. I could probably throw him $1 bill and he'd catch it. And Schizo,
no problem, brother.
Schizo goes, look, I know there's a lot of you, and you think there's only 3 of us. But you need to know that we got shit everywhere we go, right? So we're ready everywhere we go. So the next move is yours. And he stepped back and he threw his hands up. And the guy was getting ready to cower down, but I was already tequila drunk. So I said, fuck it. And I jumped out and blasted that boy in his fucking mouth, dude. Boom, like a sack of shit. He goes down and Hustler goes, fuck, Rob. And it was on, but just for a second. Because 2 of them went down. You know how it goes. 2 of them went down and the rest went, get the fuck out of here. What the fuck is that? Cool girl.
Hello. How are we doing?
Hey, baby girl.
Hi. My hair's a mess. I woke up not that long
Dude,
ago.
I love it.
She's beautiful.
Jet,
How you doing, Cat?
You
I'm
haven't met
good.
since you were like
you were
this big.
tiny when.
How are you guys doing?
Good.
Well, little
Look
intoxicated.
at how grown up she is.
I know, right? Chat, damn it. Do you know what just happened and you missed it?
What?
Max Payne from WCW, ECW, and WWF
Oops.
is now the new third chair of WrestleShoot.
It's a nice living room.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, what am I doing?
I
You
don't
spun the
know.
thing around, Cass.
Oh, oops.
I did
Oh,
it.
how do I
did
fix
it.
I
this?
can't find the bong. Where's the bong?
Where's the bone?
Oh, it's a mess. Oh no.
Oh, you can clean that.
God.
Rubbing alcohol and salt.
Yes, for the love of God and all things holy.
You know what, Max? Actually, I forgot. I'm about to send you an
Wait.
invite. We have a Facebook chat room that is for hosts only. And that will be cool because, like, Jeremy, do you remember that show we did together, the wrestling intro bracket show?
Yeah. The music
He is
show.
forever asking me to reach out to you, dude. He loved having you on so much. He wants you back. So he can reach out to you now in the chat room. Oh, fuck. I went to it and I just left.
I don't know. I don't know how to change this. Uh-oh.
There's a little button that has a spin aroundy thing on it.
Like a little circle with an arrow on it should be.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of phone you have. Are you bougie
I'll be back.
iPhone?
I think I heard somebody else come in.
Or
Hang
she
on
hung
one
up
second.
or somebody came in.
Oh, that's great. Oh,
No. Yeah.
I'm not making another one of these.
Whoever is here, just yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I want
You want
more.
one new one?
Yeah, I do.
All right, cool.
Let me
Here.
see who's here real quick. Hang on.
I gotta
Oh,
eat your
fuck.
oh, I
margarita.
fixed it.
Oh, now you did it.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're back.
Mm-hmm. I wish I can find my cat and show him. He's probably under the bed.
Shit. Fuck. I'm trying to see. This is what happens when you try to navigate and you're not entirely sober. You
Well,
fucking
So,
trying to send you over a fucking ad right now here.
so
Only-
Max, Kat is my daughter, and I have kind of a funny story about.
Excuse me,
when,
guys. I'll be right back here.
I have kind of a funny story about a show I did. In fact, it was probably the last show I was getting out of the business, and give the hardcore title back to Rob. This was in Folsom, and they had hired whoever was they had hired some guys, I don't know, some unsavory people to be security. So through the whole show we were hearing these rumors about the security were like manhandling kids, like little kids, and like grabbing them and and pushing them around, and we're hearing all this shit, and it's like, what the fuck. Then Rob and we go have our match, which that's kind of a comical story in and of itself that I won't get into right now. But anyway, my ex-wife, Kat's mom, she was pregnant. We just found out. I just lost my dad a month and a half before to kidney cancer, and we also found out that she was pregnant with, she was pregnant. And so anyway, there's Bean Puff.
Yeah, he says Happy Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna give him leftovers. Make sure there's no seasoning in the leftovers.
Well, since
Anyway,
you're
so
showing-
she
since
so-
we're showing off our partners, my little lady died. So this is Hazel.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, she is the goods.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, after the show, Connie, one of the ladies that worked with us, she walked up to me and she goes, "Hey, Doug, your wife is in the parking lot, is out in the front parking lot, confronting all the security staff and yelling at them." And I'm like, oh, crap. So I go around the building and I go out, and there she is. She's screaming at them, and they're all like looking down at her and kind of like advancing on her slowly. I went, son of a bitch. So I got in between them. I ran out. I got in between them. I says, okay. And I can't remember pretty much anything I said practically, but I was just trying to diffuse the situation. I mean, there's like 7 or 8 guys. And I'm like, fuck, okay, you know, this is my wife. Let's just stop this. Let's just move on, blah blah. I'm trying to tamp this all down. And they're like kind of staring and they're talking shit, and then she's still talking shit in the back. And I'm like, God damn it. And finally, and they're talking, the little guy in the front who's kind of like their little ringleader or whatever. He says his shit, and I says, look, dude, she's my wife and she's pregnant. Please. I'm trying to appeal to any sense of decency,
Right.
And
Human concept here.
yeah, she's my wife and she's pregnant. And they are like, they just get real pissed off looking and they start moving toward me. And I'm thinking, okay, well, this is it. I'm thinking if she's smart, she's good. She also had my 2 stepsons who were teenagers at the time with them. They were just standing right there. And I thought, okay, she needs to get them and get the hell, and they can focus on me if they tear me apart. And I started having these thoughts like, well, I might be meeting my dad in the afterlife a lot sooner than I thought, because I just lost them, a little over a month beforehand. I thought the baby's going to grow up without a dad. And I'm thinking all this shit's just running through my head as they're like approaching. And then all of a sudden their faces all change and they get scared looking and they all start backing away. And I kind of thought, okay. And then the little guy says, well, you just tell your wife, watch her mouth, Doug, blah, blah, blah. And they kind of slinked off into the darkness of the park, of the parking lot. And I never saw these people ever again. And I just stood there for a second. I thought, okay, that's really weird. I know I'm not that scary. So,
but you are, you really are.
But no, and I thought that's weird. And I turned around and Rob and every single wrestler that was on the show that was still at the venue, they had all come back and had my back. They formed a wall. It was wall of wrestlers. I remember seeing Rob leaning because his knee was messed up. He was leaning on someone. All these wrestlers at the end was Warpath, 6'6" of him just standing there, Native American, long black hair, just standing like, yeah, whatever you think, guys, is going to happen, it's not going to happen. Everyone had my back, and that was like, and I was like, oh shit,
That's the brotherhood. That's what it's really about. It doesn't matter.
Anyway, so Kat is the baby. Kat is the baby that and I read her the riot act on the way home. I was like, you don't put yourselves and the kids in danger and blah blah. They could have done this, and they could have cut you open and yanked out the baby. I said all these grisly things. She's like, Jesus Christ, Doug. And I'm like, don't ever fucking do that.
Wait. Yanked out the baby? Kat, are you pregnant?
No. Oh, hell.
Yanked out what baby? What were we talking about?
That night when Wall of Wrestlers, and because
Leah.
We didn't know. It was very early, but we had no idea if it was a boy or girl or what. But but I was just like, what the fuck? I was pissed.
Do you know how often, Doug, like when Corey was in the hospital, as traumatic, and that was very, very, very traumatic for everybody. Obviously, my trauma level wasn't what Leah or you were going through. But still, like I remember Corey at wrestling shows holding up Wild Things signs. Like now I'm in the hospital and he's fighting cancer, and you guys have this little tiny baby who absolutely recognizes something is wrong. And I'm going to react to it how a baby can react to it. And when I showed up to the hospital and you were standing there holding her real tight, like somebody was trying to take her from you.
Right.
But you had these fucking purple Undertaker bags. And I said, hey, Douglas.
Douglas.
When was the last time you slept, dude? And you said, well, it's been a little busy. I said, okay. So when was the last time you slept, dude? And the nurse was there and she goes, he hasn't slept. And I was like, give me that kid. We're going to go have some fucking fun in the hospital. And
I remember. Sorry.
Do you really remember any of that?
I have a distinct memory of like playing football with either you or Corey.
That was me, man. Now,
Yeah.
okay, so we go down. So I said, "You want to go? You want to go play? You want to go find something fun?" And she's like, get me the fuck out of here. There's a lot of tension." So I grab a little baby cat and we go into the cafeteria because all she's doing is saying, "Juice, juice, juice, juice."
Yeah.
And she said, "Please, please, juice, please." Oh, well, hang on. What we got here? Give me 1 second,
That was
fellas.
a little stronger, Rob.
Here we go, my fucking homie, Jeremy, my dude. Thanks for coming to us, brother.
What
Let
up,
me get
man?
it. Hey, let me finish this. So she's going, "Juice, juice." I said, "Okay, cool." And I snatch her, bam, and we're off. And Doug has a seat in one of those hospital chairs that's got the recliner gimmick in it. And bam, he is fucking out. So we go down to the cafeteria, and she's like, "I want that, and I want that, and I want that." And I said, "Fuck
Mhm.
that. Come on." And she all of a sudden doesn't want juice anymore. Now it's milk. Priest? How could you say no to this adorable little baby who says please with an R in it?
Are you talking about Cat? She was so
Yeah.
cute. She was a cute baby.
So we get her food, and she takes a bite of her pudding and pushes it away.
Oh,
And she
geez.
takes a bite of her fruit and pushes it away.
Thanks.
Takes a sip of her milk and pushes it away. And she goes, "Yuck."
Oh God.
I said,
Oh yuck.
Seriously? You don't want any of that? And she said, "Juice? Please?"
Juice.
Fuck, all right. So we went and got some juice, and there was a guy, a nurse, and he's out there playing some catch with some kids whose parents were up in the cancer ward.
Oh, geez.
And Corey was in the cancer ward. Or no, he was not, was he? He was
He
in.
had just gotten diagnosed and stuff.
I know
yeah.
he's had. How is he doing? Is he still?
Yeah, he's doing
He's
great.
still
Yeah,
with
he-
us?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's,
Oh yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's gone
Good.
and gone.
Good. Thank God.
So I'm taking her outside
Amen.
to go just out to the patch of grass. I'm thinking, I'm a pro wrestler, right? So let me go out there and get on my knees and work some gimmick and let her have some fun. And this nurse is like, "Here, you want this?" Boom. And he throws me this little mini Nerf ball. So now I just sat there with little Google girl, and she grabs the football and she goes, "Arr." I'm like, oh my God. Okay, throw it back. And she took that football and fucking had a cannon.
It's your perfect spot.
Dude, she did. She just can't. Boom. Oh, shit. So I would overhand it back to her and she cashed it. And
I'm
it would
throwing like a bitch.
just fit. Fuck yeah. Don't be a bitch.
Stop
Throw
throwing
it
like a
to me.
bitch. This
Yeah.
ain't no underhand. This is football, my friend.
And you knew that this little baby, we lost Jeremy. Come back, homie. This little baby had just absolutely knew something was wrong on the next level. Not just like bills, we're worried about the light bill. She's like, "There's something next level wrong here." That's a really good memory for me throughout my life. I took little Ghoul Girl. We went and got some food. We argued about food a little bit because I tried to get her to eat her pudding, and she was like, "Fuck yourself."
Look, you and Dad with kids, it was like they're just attracted.
Kind of had a way. We just kind of have a way.
They like you.
yeah.
Well, the
I
thing is,
remember-
me and Dad, I think
Rob is
Careful.
okay. Well, okay. So what did they say?
Right.
Wait, not all child molesters have molester. Wait, sorry,
No,
not.
hold on,
I
hold
fucked
on,
it up.
hold
I said,
on.
hold
Hold on.
What the fuck did I walk back into?
Who knows? Hold on.
Something
Okay,
ugly. Something ugly and bad. Something unnatural. Jeremy, are you drinking,
What are
buddy?
you
Okay.
Of course I am.
Probably
Please.
drinking.
Not
Let's grab it.
everybody with a mustache is a child molester, but all child molesters have
I
mustaches.
mustache.
Oh.
Stop.
Oh,
Hey, baby
nice.
girl. Hi, baby girl.
No.
What's her name again?
Sophia.
Sophia. Ooh, look at her. Oh, he sounded Irish right there. Ah, look at the little ass.
Look at the hey, you know what?
Oh,
They're,
wait,
looking,
sorry.
they're talking to you, Sophie.
Everybody, put a drink up. Whatever
Everybody
you
put
got.
your drinks in the air. We're gonna cheers.
Kat, are you drinking real booze, please?
No, this is water.
Aw.
Good.
No,
Good
shut
girl.
up.
No, you don't drink good.
She does
Oh,
drink.
I was gonna do it. I had a saying and everything. Well,
All
fuck
right,
you.
you being shy?
Next one's yours.
Pros.
I'm probably gonna drink a little bit today, but
What are you?
Jeremy, buddy, I don't know if you
Yep.
heard it.
Do you have any kids, Kat?
no,
No, not yet.
Hold on.
not
Jeremy,
yet.
Jeremy, I don't know if you heard it,
No.
but Mr. Max Payne.
Doug, I need to be an auntie.
That's
What about
true.
Max Payne?
I do need to be another Uncle Rob.
I'm a better person now, Doug.
Get out of here. So, anyway, Jeremy, I don't know if you heard it or
I
not.
just want to hear Doug laugh.
Shut up.
Laugh, Doug.
But Max Payne has now officially joined us as the new third mic on Wrestle Shoot. He's part of the
I saw the.
Network family.
I'm stoked about that, bro. I'm stoked. I think
I
that's
saw that.
Hell yeah.
I saw
I'm
that.
stoked. He told me though early because Robert and I lived together, and I lived the whole wrestling.
I was like, dude, we
the
gotta
whole
get
wrestling
Max.
adventure. I lived with Rob. Like we did this
Well,
together.
for most of it. Some of it,
No,
I didn't.
well, it was
include
when you
you
went
in.
out of town and I couldn't get there, but I tried. Every like Vegas shows I'd go to, I would try.
Yeah, Vegas is fun.
Yeah, but my problem is you know there's gambling. And,
Did you
and-
ever work for oh my God, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's Buffalo Jim. You ever work Buffalo Jim out in Vegas, Max?
What was his name?
Buffalo Jim.
How'd you
I
touch,
don't
girl?
think so.
No,
Local promoter there?
he had a lock on Vegas, Jim. Like with the athletic commission, he had a lock on Vegas.
Uh-huh.
in Sacramento, the one that we didn't like. John, was it John?
Oh,
Remember in Sacramento?
Rich
the one-
Roby.
Yeah, like he was pissed off.
Brian Adams.
When Rob came in the scene, this guy in Sacramento was so mad.
Oh, he was mad that I started promoting it out, drawing them.
I know that.
Yeah,
That's what
Rich
I'm
Roby.
saying.
Rich
Sorry.
And by the way,
Blame it on the alcohol.
since we said it,
Don't forget it.
since we said it, I have zero ill will at Rich Roby. I actually before our promoting war started with what were we back then? I was running UWA.
UWA.
I was running
Yeah.
UWA against SPW,
Yep.
and it got really
There
loud.
was a lot of heat between them.
But finally, but before
But
the
when,
heat,
when they finally collabed, it was a good
it was
thing.
a good
No.
Don't work against each other,
God
man.
damn it, Max fucking Payne is part of the anti-social
I know,
network.
man. You're awesome. Thank you, man.
Hell yeah.
Oh, no, thank
Hell
you.
yeah.
I'm so glad I'm still in. Yeah.
Max, we're gonna
You're awesome, dude.
we are gonna figure it out. You and me and Sonova are gonna get to New Jersey and we are gonna physically storm Monty and Pharaoh.
Rob, my brother was taking me to work, and he goes, "Bro," I was like, "Bro, what?" He goes, "Max fucking is
I
going
knew
to."
He didn't know
I
it
went,
yet.
"No." He went, "No, he is."
I'm
And
gonna-
here you are.
I'm gonna get it. I am gonna get this motherfucker. You watch.
I'm proud.
I'm,
But you know what, dude? Max is the real one, right? Like as far as the mental mindset of the old school goes,
Yeah.
this is
I
a fucking
feel that.
real one.
He seems like a real one.
Yeah, I'm
And here
gonna-
I thought I was the only mountain man on antisocial.
Well, we're so used to
You know
people
what?
saying that they're going to come in and then
You know what, Jeremy? I actually brought you up like right in the beginning when Max was asking us about how, like, kind of the history of ASN, and I brought up that we lost a lot of friends. Some of us kind of grew up and had a conversation and came back together. Then I dropped your name. And I'm really fucking happy that you're back, dude.
Doug Damien.
Hold on.
No, I wanna hear from- no, I wanna
I'm
hear
not.
from-
I'm not done. I'm not
You're
done.
never done.
Because you were
What
one
are
of.
you talking
You
about?
were one of
Rob's never done.
That's what Chris said earlier. You were one of the OGs. You were one of the originals that helped shape this fucking network. And when you departed, it left a hole. And Doug, Chris, Butcher, back when he was with us, Butcher, everybody could attest that I really had an issue with our separation, and I did not like you not being with us. So I'm real fucking happy that you're back, and that's one of the things I'm grateful for this year.
I appreciate it, man. And yes, I know whenever I depart, there's usually a big hole, but that's just the way life goes.
You know what's funny is the guys with the small sticks pretend they have the biggest.
No, they got the biggest trucks.
How big
Nah.
is your truck, Jeremy? Fuck.
Put it this way. My wife won't let me do certain things because of how big it is. So yeah.
I fucking love you, man. I'm so
Prove
glad
it.
you're back.
Wait,
And-
hold on. Prove
Hold on.
it.
No, because he will whip his dick out. By
I
the
want
way,
prove it.
if we can, really quick, for Thanksgiving, let's all take a quick toast to our friend Chancey, who is right now in jail
Ooh.
for 10 fucking years.
He just got another year added.
11 fucking years. Chancey, brother, I love you. And we hope you can get some time off, brother. I'm gonna send him orders soon.
Money too.
Yeah, I got to write a letter for him still. I've been putting it off.
And Jeremy, by the way, I'm gonna need you to send me whatever links you have to put money on his books.
Jeremy, I'm gonna need your social, your birthday, and your bank account number, routing number, and
Routing and account.
right. I already said account,
Thank you. And we'll get you enrolled right away, sir.
and it all goes to them, not to us.
No, none of it.
None of it.
Oh, look at the baby.
Swear.
Sophia, baby. Look at the little baby. I'm drunk.
Talk to you.
Me too. You see, I'm happy right now.
I love that we have so many generations of the network with us this
I'm so
Thanksgiving.
Kat, you look amazing.
Thank you.
Dude, Kat, listen, honey.
I'm so happy.
I
you're
know I
doing
keep
good, babe.
sending you little stupid DMs.
Seriously.
But while we're on the air,
Oh, you're not.
listen.
What kind of DMs you send?
Wait.
No,
While we're
it goes down in the DM. That's all I know, because that's what rap music taught me.
I'm just waiting for her to run out of gas. Hang on. This is about Kat. Kat, honey, listen.
I never run out of
Your
gas.
makeup skills are so fucking
kids always.
epic. Why? What's gonna hurt just to turn on your phone and just broadcast while you teach people how to do this epic,
An
amazing
influencer. Be an
makeup?
influencer.
Yes,
You
join
could be
us.
an influencer.
Yeah.
I want you on the network doing that
You
so
have?
bad.
Well,
I
we're
want
friends
to
on
find-
Facebook. Send me the leaks.
I've posted like my makeup looks, but I
Oh, I know. I've seen them. They're awesome.
But not to the
Yeah.
network.
You guys,
Yeah.
you and Dad did Alice Cooper, right? Was that this year?
yeah.
That was last year. Alice Cooper. That was dope. I saw them. I was like, oh my god.
That was fun.
Mhm.
Yeah, dude.
One of my things I always wanted
Dad's
to
Doug.
one of the things I always wanted to accomplish
You're a
in
good
life
dad.
was I always wanted to introduce or do something for Doug from Alice Cooper or Kane Hodder. I got Kane Hodder.
Can I bring up?
Yeah.
When Leah's doing.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So hey, how's Leah doing?
Yeah. Nation.
She's good.
Yeah.
Is she?
Yeah, she's doing good.
Still with Irish, yeah?
Yeah.
She's with Irish? Okay, good.
I remember one day
Is it
we
good?
were
Going good?
at a karaoke bar and I'm sitting
Yeah.
Heard.
Now, Irish is difficult. I'm sitting outside a karaoke bar, and I'm at a bench across from
Well, see, the
Irish.
thing, Irish thinks he can go do whatever the fuck he wants when he wants with who he wants.
And
That's
for-
the problem with Irish.
And for some reason, Irish starts running his mouth to me about Doug. And I'm listening to him, and it had to be a good 5 minutes, and I'm drinking. And I finally leaned in and said, hey, brother, I don't want to embarrass you in front of your friends. But if you ever think, ever, for a goddamn second, that I'm going to let you shit talk Doug to me, you might want to give it a second thought. And if it happens again, I'm going to break your fucking mouth up. And I sat back, and right then Doug walked in. It's like, Doug, what's up, brother? And we sat down, and I never told him, just left it alone. But I told Irish, I will fucking kill you. And then when the nation decided they were getting a divorce, She calls me. And she starts going on and on and on, and I'm just listening. I'm letting my friend vent. Finally,
Yeah,
she
bump change stuff.
gets to
Lori.
hold on. She gets
You want
to
bump change?
when in court, will you show up and testify for me as a character witness?
Nope.
And I said, a character witness about what? And she goes, about custody. I
Nope.
said, Leah, honey, look, and I do. I love Nation. I love her. We would sing together. We connected on a level. It was non-sexual. It was on a true level. We connected. So I was happy to show up and support their wedding. But I said, Leah, honey, if you honestly think I would ever sit in court and testify in any negative way against Doug, you haven't thought this through.
But I'm happy I'm here.
So what?
Let me sit on the stand.
So what I think
And
you
roast her.
shut it. What I think you should do is rethink your request, and we can talk again later. But for right now, if you think I will ever stand by you against Doug, you're out of your goddamn fucking mind. There is no way. And I said that to somebody that I genuinely love, that I genuinely consider a part of my
Family.
circle of trust.
Oh no, Doug, your family.
No,
Sorry,
I'm talking
not
about
sorry.
I'm talking about Leah. Leah,
Oh,
I'm,
yeah.
Why am I
saying,
watching Wiggles again?
She's extended.
I'm saying this to Leah as somebody who is and still, like she's in my circle of trust. Like this distance and time we've had apart. If Leah were to hit me up and say, I could use some help, I'm going to help her
Yeah,
every time.
I feel that.
Every
I feel
time.
that, 100%.
She gave birth to the Ghoul Girl. So she produced something positive. And
Doug helped.
hold on, I'm not saying this I'm not even saying this as like a rib or to put Doug over. But
Sorry,
she
guys.
helped put somebody in the world
Oh my god.
that gives out a outwardly positive impact to the world. And we all need that. We all need
You just stood
that.
for like 2 minutes. Good job.
Leah, honey, if you are seeing this, just know no matter what, no matter how it sounds because I'm drunk, I fucking love you. I fucking do. I love you.
I have a question.
Shoot.
What was Irish saying?
I don't remember exactly what he was saying. It had to do with the fact that he was stepping in. Doug needs to be a man and back out. But the implication of violence came up in the conversation. So I can't quote him. And honest to God, I like Irish. I really do. I think he's a cool guy.
Irish taking on Doug.
I've run lights and sound.
That's never been said to me. That was never ever anything that I was ever confronted
of course
with me
not.
on that. No.
That night he was and in fairness.
I hope Rob shut that down. That's why Irish is still alive.
In fairness, because Irish is a very nice cat, but he was drunk that night, and there was that impact of I've got to try to be the man in this relationship. Let me step up. But the thing is,
No, by man you mean whoa, man.
Whoa, man. She was a thief. You got to believe. She stole my heart and my cat. Anyway, Irish was drunk that night, so let's put that out there. Irish brother, if you're listening, I'm not gonna say I love you, but I like you, and that's why he didn't get that's why he didn't get fucked up that night. Because I did like Irish.
I never liked
He's not though. He's really not. I did like Irish, and that's why he didn't get fucked up. Like if just some dude who was hitting on fucking Leah while he's with Doug. It's like, dude, I'll kick the fuck out of you without giving it a second thought. Who gives two shits? But I liked him, so I gave him the benefit of stop talking.
What are you playing with?
Stop talking before something bad happens to you. And I told him I will. I'll beat 6 feet.
No.
Don't
I'm
ever.
gonna.
fucking paint. You play the guitar?
He does.
Obviously.
I'm gonna say something.
Go ahead, Kitty.
I was with all this happen, all of this, what I remember, all of these events, stuff that happened in 2005. We're healing. We're kind of things are more calm. I mean, Irish and Mom, if you see this, I'm so sorry. They do fight still. Not
Everybody
They're
married
married.
fights. That's normal.
Yeah.
yeah, not as much as I used to though,
Hey,
but
fuck me. By the way, Irish, I like you a lot, brother. I really do. Nation, I
don't.
fucking love you.
Nation, I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, real
She
quick.
downgraded.
Chat, I'm so sorry to cut you off, but real quick.
no, you're good.
When I
Doug,
was
This should
going,
make you feel good about yourself.
shut it.
I'm not done talking.
Okay.
Doug is the man. Look at your wife now. Holy shit.
Yeah,
dude.
Steffi's hot, right?
Holy shit,
So-
Doug.
When
Holy shit, Doug.
I
I
was-
your wife.
I was going through my divorce,
I don't laugh.
I felt a lot of pain. Like getting a divorce to me was
Painful.
definitely a signal of a serious failure. Like something
You
that
guys never got married, though. Wasn't it common law?
no, we're talking about me right now.
Oh,
So
I'm talking about you
when
now.
that was happening,
Sorry, guys.
shut your face.
It's Rob's turn.
Shut your cockles.
Because he hasn't stopped talking.
When that was happening, Rob, Doug, and Leah both like embraced me hard.
You want to see that one?
My friends saw that I was emotionally crumbling.
So,
Grabbed
Doug,
a hold.
how do you feel about Rob and Jessica together? I want to know your opinion. Because you know how I hope you know how I felt
No,
about it.
he told me how he felt before
But
it
I
happened.
just, yeah. Oh,
Well-
I told you.
That was so. God damn, that was so long ago.
What a great idea, right?
I mean,
Married to this fucking.
Stop,
Video
stop,
let's just
Jessica, if you're watching.
No, stop.
let's just say everything happens, and when you have kids out of something, even if it doesn't work out, you got the kids. The everything.
The point was,
It all worked
You
out.
like her?
when I crumbled down to my lowest, seeing a disintegration of this family structure and being in wrestling did have a lot to do with
And
it.
having to fix Rob's problem when she
Can you have my can, Sophie?
Anyway, where was I? So,
No.
my point was, Doug and Leah both helped a fucking lot on what we got here. Hey, what's up? Oh, there is Cat saying hello. Fuck you, crazy bitch.
There's cats.
Crazy, she's a crazy bitch.
No,
Crazy bitch.
Washing my face.
not right there.
Crazy, yeah.
Hey, that's a good Buck Cherry song right there.
Yo,
She's a crazy bitch.
but
She fucks so good. I'm on top of it.
it.
Not drink.
Fuck your
I
alcohol.
love you all night. Scratch my back.
You want to say that?
There's a baby.
Oh,
now.
you're a
Sorry.
So Jeremy, let's get into your show. I dig it, dude. And what I'm talking about is not so much the bracket show. I really enjoy PNTT, Paranormal, the New Normal. So like, there was something in your life that inspired you in our 2 hours and 47 minutes on the air. There was something in life that inspired you to fucking do it. What?
What era are we on? We're on time.
What?
We're on
Facebook's not showing me. It's pissing me off. So I put the link. Anyway, Jeremy, where you at?
I'm here.
It's not.
Just trying to keep my baby from grabbing my can.
Your baby is so
I mean, she
wonderful.
went to bed early tonight.
You should welcome her to fucking grab your can.
Isn't it, of course?
No. Cans are dangerous to babies, Rob.
What's happening?
Rob,
What?
of course. I don't want to go.
A Coors?
Yeah.
Okay, since you
It's
said
cold.
it, and I have shown it on the air, I just got to say it real quick. Coors, send me money.
I'm not
Coors
We
Light.
only beer.
You know that it's cold because the
Fucking mountains are blue, bruh.
fucking bomb. Wait, don't open it. Don't
Hey,
open
hey, real quick.
it. Yes, sir.
Real quick. So people are starting to show up at the house. We're kind of having a big thing, so I am going to have to get get going.
Doug, before
Gotta
you
skedaddle.
go, could you please give us some just rundowns of what you, sir, are grateful
Alrighty.
for this year?
I love you,
Well,
Rob.
I have a lot to be grateful for. I mean, I've got my family, I've got my friends, I've got, I'm grateful for a lot of things, and especially grateful for my baby girl, Cassie. I love you so much.
She's awesome.
And she likes to go by Cat, but she'll always be my little Cassie.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I don't give a fuck. You're always going to be little baby Dougie. Yeah, she's my girl.
Teach me how to Dougie. Dougie, teach me how to Dougie.
Cassie, honey, will you,
You know.
please drink this milk?
Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie.
Cassie,
Cassie,
Cassie, honey, will you please drink this milk? Juice?
Please.
Juice?
Cat,
Juice?
are you doing anything today?
Yeah, I actually have someone to introduce.
Oh boy.
Allow
This is my boyfriend, Chris. He's fixing his
There he
eye.
is. There he is.
Hi.
Step up to the goddamn camera, Chris. Don't be that guy.
That's my son's name.
Come on, buddy. Come say hello to Uncle Rob. Come
It's
on.
a pleasure to meet you all. Hello, how are you?
Oh, she's got a great microphone. Hey, Chris.
I hope,
Yes, sir. So tell us about yourself. What is
Hold the phone.
what do you do? What do you do for a living, Chris?
I was formerly a tax technician for the California Franchise Tax Board, and now I'm gonna be a transit ambassador for the Sacramento Regional Transit.
Oh, nice.
Um,
Hey, Chris, have you ever actually spent any time with her father, Doug Damien?
I'm sorry.
My dad.
Oh
His
yes,
name's Doug Damien.
yes I have. Yes.
So, Doug has surely never brought up his psychopath friend in Florida, Rob. I just want you to know, and the entire audience of the Antisocial Network to know, not all relationships work out. I understand. Sometimes people break up. But if you fuck my little girl over, oh, daddy, bad things are going to follow because I love getting on a plane. I love getting
Me
on
too.
a plane. And I've done horrible things to people for fucking doing things to people I love.
I'm a sister.
But in the meantime, Chris, you are wholehandedly accepted into our family. And that means if you need help, you let us know and you got it.
I appreciate the words of sentiment, sir.
The
Nice
words
to
of
meet you,
sentiment. Do you know
I'm Rob's brother.
he is hanging in?
Worse than
I'm
sentiment. I
Rob's
fucking
brother.
love it.
You guys didn't know we had a whole sex change.
It was weird.
That's why my voice is so deep.
She's my little brother. Anyway,
Hi.
Here, Cat.
just so everybody in the network knows, Chris is one of us. We have two Chris's now.
Yeah.
No, Mr. Our police officer fucking.
I know. Look at this. My son, he is a police officer
Yeah, I
for the
told him.
Pittsburgh. Mom, career criminal.
Hey, let me ask.
All states.
Let me ask
Give
you
no fucks.
No.
What the fuck?
I have no more fucks to give.
All my
fucks have
fucks,
gone
you know where my
awry.
fucks went? They went
I-
Friday.
I- I tried to go shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy. I have no more fucks to
So
give.
can I get one more? Okay, so I have to tell them this.
Tell
I don't even know what this whole thing's about.
Tell them.
So I come from. Wait.
Down under, where women go, women thunder. Can you hear the thunder? I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm
only
sorry.
happy when it rains.
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
You better
I
run.
really hated it when it rained when I was homeless.
You
Oh
wanna
my
run
god,
down
it
under.
sucked, dude. Because you always live under the track by the river, so you got the train going over you, and your fucking tent's flooded. You're like, God damn it! And there's spiders swimming towards you to save their life.
What
You're
the
like,
fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. You went on tracks so did I.
All right.
So can you go back
Max,
on?
Max,
So, I know I
Max,
wasn't done.
Max. What are you grateful for this year? Shut up.
I wasn't done.
Shut
but
up.
I just was going along with
You
this
smell
dumb
like
shit.
hope, baby.
That's what I do. Hope.
Max.
You know, I'm gonna
Spell
take.
hope
You know,
without H. And you know what H stands for?
Shut the fuck up.
How did you know?
I'm in rehab
Oh
too.
shit. Okay. Heard.
Max, what are you grateful for, sweetie?
you know what, man?
You okay?
I'm gonna tell you a little story. I don't know if I told you this before, Rob. So if I did, forgive me. But when I was living in the dojo, Chris and I, when we first got there, for the first 2 fucking weeks, we would actually flip a coin to see who was going to go downstairs and get us food, because our legs hurt so fucking bad from being tortured.
Oh,
by
the fucking round robin squats. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Kreneckel used a deck of cards. And so on this day, I lost. We had right up the street from the dojo, literally 100 yards away. There was this little shop that made these things called tonkatsus. And so I lost the coin toss, so I agreed to go get us these tonkatsus for lunch. And I'm walking down the road, and there was a auto body shop right next. Did I tell you this story already?
No.
If I did, forgive me. Okay. So there's this auto body shop, and whenever you walk by them, I knew all the guys. I'd wave at them and stuff. And I always noticed there was this little staircase right at the end of this. It was like one of those galvanized metal buildings. And there was a staircase that went up to the roof. And then on top of the roof, there was a little teeny, it just looked like a box. It was probably 5 foot square, and literally 5 foot square on top of this fucking tin shed. And so I'm walking down the road, and this old man is coming towards me.
I'm amazing.
And he got to the bottom of the stairs. He's in a traditional Japanese, like a robe and traditional Japanese shoes. And he stops at the bottom of the stairs, and he obviously was praying and giving thanks to this little teeny piece of space on top of this building that was still his. And at that moment in my life, I just decided, in sort of an existential mentality, just being alive. And like we were talking about earlier, it is so nice to have things in our life that are good, that, we are so blessed. Just being alive every day is such a gift. I just thank God every day when I wake up and I'm still here for another day, because there's been a lot of times in my life that I shouldn't have made it past that particular day. And so I'm just thankful that I wake up every day and I'm still alive, I'm still mobile, and I have obviously an incredible group of friends that still want to hear me and want to bullshit with me. And so thank you.
Dude, fuck
Thank you. No,
Max,
you know what? Thank you.
Max, can I jump in on
Thank you,
this and
Max.
just share something?
That was beautiful.
As
Thank
you know, and I know, because we're the ones who have dealt
and Mom,
with it.
I want her to know. But
When you are in active addiction, it's actually happening, and you are on that fucking horse.
Bro, how long has it been?
Hang on.
How long has it been since we drank together? I mean, years.
You are convinced, and you find the dumbest little things to co-sign to.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm doing well.
I'm happy.
So happy. So you're fucking rolling along. And then
I watch Miss Rachel enough. I don't need to hear I'm so happy.
all the bad shit. All the bad shit happens. But still, during that, you're convincing yourself, I'm happy.
Yeah.
And when you finally
white
stop,
knuckling that shit.
and you're white knuckle the fuck out of it.
I'm so happy right now.
Every single addict
I know
has at least 2, count them, 1, 2 moments of clarity a week.
Yeah.
What do you do? You do your drug. You erase that moment of clarity. When you finally grab a hold of it, fuck. And I'll tell you, in all honesty, what my moment was. But when you finally grab a hold of it, and then you look back at everything you've done, you realize that you were so sad that the current sober version of you would reach out to somebody like that in that position to help them.
So true.
Because you were so genuinely sad.
fucked up.
Absolutely defeated. And then you start to see, oh, fuck, all the moments of clarity that I ignored. And then when you finally grab a hold of it, it's hard to hold on to.
But you didn't really ignore. See, you knew. You chose to dismiss it because Brock was more important.
Right.
Like, you have a great point, and I can save myself and everything if I just do this.
But when you finally grab a
Fuck
hold
you,
of
I'm
it,
doing. Bye.
and you're holding
And
into
you're
it, and the world
Damn, I should have
starts,
done that.
and the world starts to spin, and you're hanging on to it. The trick is not, can I hang on? Will I ever relapse again?
Oh,
Will I say to
have
the
so many
world, I'll never do cocaine again? No, no, sir. No, sir. Do not take that stance. Open your eyes and look around. How many other people are holding on to that pole while it's spinning? And me and Jake the Snake had a great conversation right along this line. While it's spinning,
good guy.
everybody up and down that pole wants to reach out to each other. And what do they always say in the military? There is strength in numbers. And I know that I'm drinking today. And I know I'm kind of making a fool of myself and having fun. But there are people who are going to see this, who are struggling with addiction. And they think that they are in this closet, this dark room, and they're alone. You're not alone.
Yeah.
Listen to me. You are not alone.
You're not.
There are people that you've never met, ever. And I'm one of them. She's one of them.
I am.
Max is one of
And
them.
I want to help you.
People you have never met who will reach out their hand while you're spinning on that pole. Grab me. Let me help you.
Because look, can I chime in?
Okay, yes.
Okay, cool. So, Rob, yes, I 100%, 1,000,000% agree. 2,000,000% agree with what you're saying. The thing is when you're gonna get sober, right? Like, this is happening. You cannot touch another.
On the day drinking show, we're talking about getting sober.
Well, it's great to me because you know what?
I fucking love them, dude.
I'm not. I'm sober from the drug that made me lose everything, and I was so willing. I was so willing to go suck a dick to get more.
Oh,
to get anything. You feel me? So right now, today, I don't feel that way.
Fuck yeah.
I remember in Tampa we drive like, damn dude, they're tweaking. How do you know? And then remember?
I never said that.
No. Listen, you're not hearing me.
I know when they're tweaking.
You need to let me finish my sentence.
Okay.
I let you finish yours.
Hey.
My name is not Hey.
Hey.
Right? My name is
Continue.
My name is Whodunit.
Here, lean your face into the camera.
He said leave my Okay, Daddy.
Okay,
Daddy. Just keep talking to me.
From the windows to the walls, to the sweat dripping down my balls. Oh shit! Sorry.
Hey, let me.
Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. Young nigga got a honk on the brown. All right.
Hey, I want to share something with you guys, man. I wrote this song about addiction. It's called That Song. And I'd like to quote it because it's so amazing how those feelings come through. The song goes, got into the car for just another day, different pills to take my pain away. I'm still all alone and I don't understand why the harder I fall. Seems like the more I cry.
Go to sleep.
Hold on, Max.
God, why are you talking? Go to
He's going.
sleep.
He's going. Check him.
Hold on. Okay, I can see. Yeah,
no, he's not out yet.
Go to sleep.
Oh no!
Go!
Here's the big comeback.
Come in from the trap. All right, we're good. Where's my fucking hat, bitch? Max, I'm so sorry. Please continue.
No, you know what? We'll save that for another day because what I'd like to do is let you hear the song eventually. Maybe what?
You want to play a song?
Pardon me?
You want to play a song?
Well, I someday down the road we'll do that. Yes.
Oh, okay. Because like
This
if you
is
send me over the audio, I'll play your song.
okay. Cool. Well, anyway, I was just quoting because
Wrestling Street. We'll do it
No,
on Wrestling
seriously,
Street.
do it because
No,
I
we'll
was.
do it on Wrestling Street. I gotta spend
No,
some time
I
editing.
want to hear it.
Shut it, Max. Continue.
I want to hear it, Max.
All right,
Well,
real quick.
I
No,
was
I
no.
hate to. I'm sorry. I do have to get going.
I can't hear.
Me too. I'm sorry. I gotta get going
I love
too.
you
Yeah,
guys.
I'm
I
not far
love
away
you.
either.
Thank
I
you
gotta-
for
I
Yeah,
coming.
gotta
it was
watch
great
it.
Max. It was great meeting you. It's nice to meet
Doug,
Jeremy.
I'll see you again. I'm sure, brother.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you got
Good.
ghost
Pat,
stories, come on,
Meet you,
ghost.
man.
Stories. I don't know if you do or
don't
not.
leave.
But yeah,
Wait, Cat, don't leave.
Me?
Doug, honey, I
Yeah.
love you. Thank you for coming. Cat, listen. I've talked to Doug. I've talked to you. We're doing it live on the air, honey. Let's talk about you doing the makeup you do. The makeup pattern. It's fucking amazing. I
Thank
believe it will
you.
bring attention to you. It doesn't even got to be a show. It's not like you got to fill up 45 minutes. Let's talk soon, immediately, about getting you and your awesome abilities in makeup on the air. Doug Damien, co-host of Ghosted. Baby, I love you.
Bob, I
You
got
are
your
my
dinner.
family. I'm so happy that you
Nice.
joined us on this Thanksgiving, my friend.
Yeah.
And I'll see you for the next Ghosted.
All
All
right.
right.
We'll see you guys
See
later.
you guys. Happy
You just
Thanksgiving.
said, don't ignore me or I will kill Doug.
I
Happy
won't.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Yeah, I probably
Thanksgiving,
should
guys.
go spend the rest of
Bye.
the day with my wife too, Rob.
Oh,
so-
should we go off the air, man? Are we going too long? It's like 3 hours I've been sitting here. Shit. Jeremy, brother, before we
great.
jump off, talk about what you got going on with us. Uh-oh.
I mean, Paranormal Normal is technically on a hiatus right now, but
Why?
I got so many. I'm releasing episodes from last year. Like I got so many episodes backlogged. It's not even funny.
3 hours, Jesus. Yeah, I know, but you're not uploading them onto the network. God damn it. I need PNT at the new normal. Fuck yeah. And Jeremy, I fucking love you, dude, and I'm so happy you're back with us. And we're going to put out some information soon on all of the shows on the network on how to support our dear friend who was literally Max, dude. I'll get into it with you. I'm going to send you over my real phone. What happened to Chansey is political, unforgivable, and a very, very good person is going to serve a very, very long prison sentence for something unforgivable. And honestly, I want to start, even if it's a small one, I want to start a small movement to support our dear friend, a man who absolutely never deserves what happened to him. He is this talent. Chansey is a talent that we used to have on the network. He is a next level talent. His brain works on a scope that most people don't work on. Now this creative, and Jeremy, you could back me up on this. I don't know if you think it's too much, but a creative level genius, like a guy who comes up with way outside the box concepts, is being punished for a crime that somebody else committed. It is true. I do want to start a campaign, and I do want to help our friend Chansey, who is now incarcerated, and it's fucking bullshit.
You'll have to fill me in on all of the details of this, Rob. I'm very interested in hearing.
Max, I'm going to send you my phone number. What I would like you to do is send me over a text real quick, just letting me know it's you. And then call me, dude, so I know, so I can save it and that I know that number is you. But I'll tell you everything. Chansey was Chansey is a good, kind-hearted person with a creative streak that regular people do not possess. And, Jeremy, hold on. Jeremy, you still with me? Do you think?
I'm here.
Do you think it's inappropriate to bring up what happened to Chansey today?
I mean, it's not my story to tell, and
Well, right now,
I
it is yours. It's up to you. If you think it's comfortable,
I feel like he wouldn't want to broadcast it over the internet.
then no. We're not going to bring it up, Max. I will tell you off air, though, on how a
Okay, bro.
very good person got fucked by this ridiculous system, by a Commonwealth system.
As much as he did nothing wrong, I still feel like he wouldn't want to broadcast over the internet.
I think
So-
you're right. That's why I asked you. I think you're right.
It's in his character to not have that type of shit be like public knowledge.
Fancy
So
brother, God willing, any social network is still on the air when you get out. I am with you. I am always with you. We're gonna figure out how to get some money on your books. We're gonna figure out a fundraiser. I fucking love you, buddy.
yep, miss
Okay,
him
Rob,
every
I'm
day.
gonna
Trust
check
me.
out, man.
Yeah, no, everybody needs to get out of here. So stop hanging on. Everybody needs to get out of here. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this the fuck up. Max, Jeremy, thanks for coming on. It's been hours. I appreciate drinking with you guys. It's all about love. Guys, we are on the Antisocial Network. Find us on YouTube at ASN4Life. And I want to go back just for a hot second to what me and Brooke were talking about. Guys, just know if you're trying to recover, you are not alone. And if nobody has told you today, I love you.
I
And
love you more.
And there are people that you would never think love you who do. You might not think you're worth it.
You are.
You
100%
fucking
are. You made it this far and you ain't dead? Shit. You can rule the world. and you
Send
don't
me
know
a message. Send Brooke a message. We're here for you. There is love. We are from the Antisocial Network at ASN #4 Life. Just like the NWO, which, by the way, Max, we haven't got into yet. But Buff Bagwell, 3 years ago, inducted your boy into the NWO. So your boy Rob Wilds is just like the Antisocial Network is for life, baby.
Nice.
I'll see you on.
I mean,
shoot.
Personally, I'd rather be part of the BWO, but that's me.
BW, dude.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Who doesn't love
You as
Blue
well, Brooke.
Love you, man.
Max,
Thank you.
Max, do you got Blue Meanie's contact info?
Who's?
Blue Meanie?
I don't think so.
Too bad. I fucking love
Ah.
the fucking BW.
I love Blue Meanie. That was my hero growing up.
Jeremy, what do you have going on, baby?
A beard?
Not much. Not much on the paranormal show. I mean, the sex horror movie brackets will be coming up next month, probably. But
Why?
Why is your beard better and thicker than my fucking own head of hair? I hate you for that. What do you do? Do you have like a regiment?
I hate you for that.
I do nothing in my beard.
No, just
You're
let it
natural.
grow.
Go ahead, turn on.
Let it grow. And then you got the whole
Hey,
Jew thing. Are you
kid-
Jewish?
Can you do me a favor,
You're a
Jeremy?
Jew.
Can you give me a little bit of Jim the Anvil Neidhart? Yeah, baby.
Shove it underneath the couch.
Come on, do it. Come on,
Hey, you know,
Yeah.
Max, I'm going to let you know that I'm going to bug you about this forever until you give in. Since you are now the third chair,
Jeremy, you already found Sasquatch.
hey,
Go to the mirror.
do you see me talking to Mr. Max Payne? I'm never going to stop bothering you until you bring your wife on camera and introduce her.
Okay, I'll do it.
Like to meet the wifey.
Call wifey. Call her. Call her. Tell her Wild Thing is stupid. Won't let it go.
Gee, you know what, man? I will bring her, but that's one of those things that if I do that, it's going to be a rough rest of the day for me. So
She's gonna fuck you
She's
up.
been-
I promise you, though, I will bring her on and introduce you to her. No problem.
Whatever.
She would love to. She would love to come on. I just don't want to go grab her because I have a feeling she would be mad as hell at me for doing that.
You
to
want
her.
me to come?
No
grab you?
makeup.
Shut up.
Max,
How
we're on the
far are
way.
you? Where
What's
you live?
that?
From Florida.
You're in Florida?
No, he's not.
Oh.
No, I'm in Idaho.
Oh.
You
I'm
planned
a
a
West
trip
Coaster.
to Idaho.
I'm going to Idaho, and I'm going to grab your wife.
Just to watch potatoes grow and grab Max Payne's fucking wife.
Yeah,
I'm
she's.
going to grab my wife. So
You know,
they
so
call
let me
in
tell
high
you something.
school?
So I will tell.
What?
Let me divulge this to you. She's really not my wife anymore. We got divorced. We got divorced
And
2
she
years
just won't go
ago,
away?
He's gonna
and we're
leave.
better friends now than we've ever been.
You know, if a bitch fucking drops out from Max Payne, you can't leave.
Are
'cause
you looking for a third?
No, it's just so funny because we got divorced and we went back to she went back to her maiden name and it's okay because our friendship is better than it's ever been. So I'm proud as hell of the
Good.
fact
I'll
that
tell you,
You're fucked better
Miss
than you ever
Max.
fucked before,
Fuck
right?
yeah, dude. Throw that dick
Sleep
like
in
Max
separate rooms and
Payne.
fuck them and bye.
I'm going back to bed.
Perfect relationship.
Oh,
You have 3 bedrooms? That's what I'm looking for.
I'll tell you what we're doing right now, Max. Motherfucking shut up. I'll tell you what we're doing right now, Max. Is me and Chris are looking into the options of doing a 100% absolutely free one-day event for the people of Tampa, Florida, where we go to the biggest park in town. We set up a wrestling ring. We set
What's
up
that?
a stage. We get the wrestling the radio stations involved to promote it, and we give people of Tampa absolutely free all-day event where we will do a live episode of Wrestle Shoot. We'll have you there, sir.
He subject change that, but hey.
you can count me in for that, brother. I'm in.
No. Yeah.
I'm excited. I love having fun. I haven't agreed
It's
to it.
wonderful.
Chicken wine.
Jesus Christ, we're like 112 hours in.
Yeah.
We gotta get home. Jeremy,
Home?
Jeremy,
Home?
fucking me.
Asshole.
Come here.
Oh,
No. I'm taking my food.
I don't
I'm
want
gonna check out you two. Rob, I'm taking off. I'm gonna go be with my wife.
Wait, no, Lee, we're taking it home right now.
Love ya.
Everybody, this has been Day Drinking right here on the Anti-Social Network. We took it
I
down.
heard that. I said, bro, I'm a professional at that. You went bird to bird to bird.
We
I said,
took
fuck
it
you.
down to myself and Brooke Wilds, Mr. Max Payne, and Jeremy from Paranormal. The Normal Max, I sent you the invite, gentlemen. Brooke, everybody, I fucking love you.
I love you.
Life
I
is
love
great.
you.
We are still
So
enjoying
happy.
it. Every day we're on the right side of the
Yeah.
lawn is a gift.
Yay!
We'll see you soon.